I'm going to be honest. I don't know if any of this is working. Everything has been taken apart and rebuilt. And I think it's to car. Why is there an echo? It's coming through there. Why is it coming through there? Why is it coming through there? I know there's an echo, guys. I don't know why it's coming through there. Are we playing anything? We're not playing there. Are we? We're not playing there. Not playing there. So why is the echo not playing there? Why is it not playing on Firefox? No. So where is the echo coming from? I can see the echo. It's coming from. If I get rid of that, the echo goes away. But that should. Why are you playing through the desktop? I will turn the echo off for a second, but we need to sort it out before we continue. Otherwise, we cannot Skype. Apart from the echo, is it sounding okay? Is it distorting at all? Because something very peculiar has happened in that it's peaking very, very loudly. Everything is lower than... I know the echo's gone. I got rid of it. The echo's going to come back in a second. Yeah, I know the echo's gone. The echo's... You know what? The echo's coming back right now because... the echo has to come back because I've got to work out where it's coming from. By the way, Sam Wilkins, unknown caller. So where is the... echo? How is that echo going through there? Fucking hell. That's not going to do it. That's not good. I can't take any calls. I can't take any calls till we... Why is that feeding back through desktop? Why is that feeding back through desktop? Right, let's close... I don't know, installing Spotify. Let's just check all these windows here. So there's nothing there. 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 There's nothing. That is... I mean, let's get rid of that. But that's not playing. Playing. That's not playing. What? Oh, hang on. Maybe it's just... No, it's coming through the desktop. Why is it coming through the desktop? There we go. That should fix it. Fixed
How's
it.
that?
There we go. Fixed it. Catherine, why don't you talk to these boys and girls, please?
I would love to talk to these boys and girls. It's very nice to see you all after a week's break. And as you can see, we're not changing things after all because we tried it and it didn't work. Didn't work out.
I need to ask, and I don't know if Matty's here. Matty's the only person I trust, but I don't see him. I don't trust anybody else. Is the sound... Matty is there. I only want a reply from Matty because I don't trust anybody else. Is the sound distorting? Because something strange is happening to the computer. We took everything. I took everything apart and I moved it to one part of the room and rebuilt it, and that didn't work. So then took it apart and put it into another part of the room, and that didn't work. And so I brought it all back, but I've not quite set things up properly. I've forgotten. I want to connect my lappy to the mixer, but that for some reason doesn't work, and I can't remember how I did it before, so I'm going to have to go through every configuration. But Matty, is it sounding distorted to you? Because it's really peaking, and I've got things a lot lower than I've had them before, and it's peaking. think the mics sound better than before. Aside from the hiss. Fucking hell, man. So they don't sound better than before. Jesus. This is what I'm trying to work out. Where is that hiss coming from? Where is that hiss coming from, man? Those are down, those are down, those are down. So, Matty, when you can hear the hiss when we stop talking, right? This is a great show. You can hear. Can we mod Gatford, or do I have to do that? Can you? Is the hiss just there when we stop talking? It's constant. Thank you. This is why I like Matty, right? Does this do anything? Does this? Thank you everyone for all of your help. I'm just speaking to Matty at the moment. Matty, has that changed anything at all? Not changed anything. Thank you, sir. Okay. Where is that hiss coming from? Matty, you just type if anything changes. Don't trust any of the others.
Said it stopped for a second when you unplugged whatever that was.
Yeah, the mouse. So Matty, how about now? Still a hiss. Fucking hell, man. Can everyone else shut up? Right? I know you're trying to help, but you're really not helping. I just want listening to Matty. Matty, how does that? That's quiet. Now that's quiet. That should be better. How's that? Now we're really quiet though. Now we're really quiet. Matty, how does that be? The hiss is gone. Is it? But it's really quiet, isn't it? That's not good enough. Now that's still really quiet, but we can turn the gain up. We can turn the gain up. Right. You're getting fucking. Matty, how does that sound now, please? In terms of hiss and in terms of volume.
Good. Very good.
Now we're out of sync. I know we're out of sync, so I'm just going to go and adjust the sync. The sync. What do we call this one? Brand new audio needs to be 175. We should be in sync now. We should be in sync now. Are we in sync?
Lovely. Okay. Thanks, Matty.
You can all chat now. 810 viewers.
Yeah, the tension, you see. They're drawn to the tension.
Now, the next thing, we won't do this now, is trying to remember how I got my laptop plugged into this. That was causing issues. It's because I had to rebuild everything, and so anyway, welcome back. How was your week last week?
Yeah, great.
The world is. Here's the thing: the world is shit at the moment. We haven't even bothered. We haven't even tried taking Skype calls, but the world is absolute shit at the moment, isn't it? And couldn't this be done with the mods or something before the show? It could be, John. Could be. We've got 818 people watching it now, so we'll do it now. This is the show. This is the show. Here's the thing. None of this matters, right? This is the show. This is the show.
Yeah.
This is it. This is it. That camera's too high, but I'm getting a new tripod tomorrow. It's the wrong tripod. That one's going back. This is the show. The show is this.
Here's the thing, we're not trying to make it super smooth because we've done that already and we've decided that maybe that's not the way we want to do things. So while other people are trying to come across as professional, we're professionals trying to make it shambolic. And thank you very much indeed for letting us know that it's working.
So stuff is crap at the moment, as you know. Actually, my crap stuff, I had another relapse. I don't want to go into it, but it's day 8 today. And it's really hard. That's why we took the week off, because I needed to really focus on recovery and stuff. And it's tough, man. It's tough. It's tough. And some people, I see some people on Twitter saying, "Well, you go and shove some cocaine up your nose."
Yeah, that's helpful.
Hey, here's the thing, guys. Some of the places I've been, some dickheads having a go at me on Twitter. I ain't nothing. I've been in life-threatening situations. and that ain't nothing. So I'm not bothered by that, but it's tough. It's tough, and I'm really struggling around drugs. I'm really struggling around drugs and stuff, as a lot of people are at the moment. I've put a little message that's going to pop up in the chat from time to time, an auto message with numbers for Samaritans, the AA, not the AA, and NA, worth checking out. But so that's why we took last week off, because I had a big old use up, and I just thought, this is not good, man. I gotta get to grips with my drug use. I gotta stop this nonsense. So that's why I took the week off. I am all right. I am at the stage of obsessing about drugs a lot. You have obsession and compulsion. Obsessing is thinking about it. Compulsion is doing it. I'm not compelled. I'm not compulsed. Is compelled the same as compulsed?
Compulsed isn't a thing.
Okay. In that case, I'm not compulsed to use, but I'm thinking about it a lot. But I'm sharing it with my sponsor. I'm sharing it in meetings. I'm doing a lot of reading about it, a lot of prayer, a lot of meditation, but it's in my head a lot at the moment. So that is where I'm at. I don't want to dwell on it too much because it's boring. But Katherine, I know that it's not fun for you.
No. I think I'm going to have to get in touch. Well, I sort of started the process of joining some sort of group for people who are around this, because I think I'm stupid thinking I can do this by myself, and it's lonely. So, that's where I'm at.
It sucks. And then today I found out that my mum's got COVID. A 70-year-old woman in a care home who is immunocompromised, and she's got the COVIDs. So now it's a roll of the dice. It's a roll of the dice. That's it. Who knows? She's got a really bad cough, and she's got a really sore left side, or right side, can't remember, from coughing. And her temperature's over 38. And I know that we got told today, and I know that she was going to see COVID. There's like a COVID specialist centre or something, and I think they were suggesting that she might go on antibiotics and steroids. Right. But I've not heard back. And what are you going to do? What are you going to do? It sucks, man.
Just got to keep it in the day.
Isn't it?
With everything. Worked out something. I was talking to a friend of mine earlier in the week, and she said that she feels like she's in free fall. And I said, the thing that keeps me going a little bit is having just something planned. It might be something small, but like saying tomorrow with the kids I'm going to make cookies, or next week we're going to do this. Something really small. It needn't be anything massively elaborate. And I've realised why that is, because all the rest of my plans are out the window. All the rest of my plans are gone. So small achievable aims is probably what's best for me at the moment. That's what's working, kind of.
The Real Sea Chicken says, do you think there could be a correlation between lack of vitamin D and using artificial highs? I don't even know what that sentence means. No,
because he was an addict before lockdown.
Here's the thing,
It's not about not going out.
I love the cocaine. I love it. And I keep forgetting that I'm allergic to it. And and I just need to keep reminding myself on a daily basis that I have an allergic reaction to drugs, in particular cocaine, but all drugs. And it takes me to, once it is in my body, I cannot stop using it. So really crappy. Well, and today I was full of it, because I had the kids this weekend. We had a wicked weekend and stuff. And when I got got reading glasses now, and I look cool in them. I look hot. A lot of you said I look hot. You're right. I look hot in them. And then just as I was thinking, I look hot in these. I got a message from my sister. My mum's got the COVID. Ah, balls.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ah, balls. So, Barty, stay there.
Here we go.
Yes,
Look
mate,
at
I
this.
did. Haven't even opened it. I've had this for about 2 weeks and I haven't even opened it. This. I haven't opened it. I'm going to play with it maybe tomorrow. What's happening?
Looks like robot boobs.
Robot boobs. Let's do the ads. So that is where we are.
Just trying to think if there's anything fun I can tell you. Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Vox.
I did see the Borat film.
I've not seen the first one.
Do you know what I think has taken the power out of it? And I know someone kind of loosely that is involved in it, and I wouldn't want to offend him because I know it was bloody hard work, right? And it's good. It's not shocking anymore. You know why? Because it's not a revelation anymore that people are massive racist idiots. Whereas before it was kind of almost sort of tricking them into showing their true selves. Don't need tricking anymore, do they? But, it was all right. I enjoyed it. And I think the woman that plays Borat's daughter is incredible. And there are a couple of real characters in there that gave me a little bit of hope for not characters, they were real people that gave me a bit of hope for human beings.
Oh, look what I've just seen written on my whiteboard.
Oh, man.
Daddy is the best.
Well, they're right.
The kids just wrote Daddy is the best on there.
So, yeah, that's what I've seen. Oh, yeah, we made a pumpkin.
Who we did?
Me and your boy.
Yeah. Got made a wicked pumpkin.
That was a fun thing. I'm claiming the small victories.
Really sucks at the moment, doesn't
it?
So if you're having a tough time, unlucky. Right, let's see. I asked for phone messages. Sorry, I wasn't going to hold your hand there. I was going to get this.
It's all right, I'm sitting on my hands.
That's why I wasn't going to reach it.
Yeah.
I asked for phone messages, and we've got some phone messages. And Paddy, the late night alternative intro, as the previous one, the old one, the music was done by DJ Dan, who did all those wonderful remixes with Nigel from Maidstone, and the titles were done by our friend Jeff, Pop AZ Design, who's absolutely brilliant. He did our posters for the Rabbit Hole tour that never was. And he's great. If you need posters, if you need graphics, if you need animations done, go and see Pop AZ. Go and see Pop AZ.
He's great, Jeff. He does things for us without us even asking. He just knows.
Yeah, I wish he'd leave us alone a bit, to be honest. Right, so is that a picture of me?
Yes.
No, it's not.
Yes, it's you gone through a fat.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. It's you having been put through some sort of app. Yes, it is. Yeah.
Well, that person's getting blocked then. No, but I've never been on TV with those glasses. That's not me.
Yeah, it is.
Is that me?
Mm-hmm.
How do we...
Yeah.
That is me.
Jeez. So, it could be worse.
Look at this, guys. I couldn't work out if this was me.
Maybe it's just as well.
Hang on, we're muted. Good. I'm glad we're muted because I've got to add brand new audio to everything now. Copy. Paste. There we go. You can hear us now.
We're glad you couldn't hear that because
I said that's what would happen if me and Gatford did it, and what would come out of our bum holes.
There you go. You can have that image.
But I've not been on telly wearing glasses. That isn't me.
It is.
I have never been on telly wearing those glasses.
They're your ears.
They're my ears. They're really hairy in there.
No, they're not. That's not hairy. That's an earpiece.
That's freaky.
Are you going to ring him just to see what he's playing at?
Well, he's a troll. James Hoss. Well, let's call him. Oh. Now, we might not be able to... Are we going to hear this or not? Why can't we hear the ringing? You guys can hear the ringing. Why can't we hear the ringing? Why can't we hear the ringing? Oh, maybe. Gatford, we can't hear you, but the ladles and jelly spoons can hear you. So
you start and we'll catch
so
you up.
Just say something so I can see that I can say something.
Okay. I'd very much
so
like
that's
you to
coming
take down
through,
that
so why
picture
can't we
that
hear?
you
Do
just
I
put
need
up
to do
because
this?
it's scaring me. Because it looks like me and a bit of you and possibly a little bit of Pete.
Right.
No,
Gatford, keep talking, please.
this is pretty much just for the
Keep
chat.
talking. Keep talking.
Yeah, I'm going to keep talking. I'm going to keep saying things like...
there we go. We got ya.
Oh. Yay!
We got ya. We got you, buddy. We got you.
Got much.
We got you, buddy. Sorry?
That picture was a bit scary. I know it's Halloween this week, so that picture looks a bit like me, and I'm offended. I think someone's mashed me and you.
Hang on.
Good. I'm glad they couldn't hear that. Flipping heck.
I unfortunately could though.
Yeah.
So.
Lock your doors and windows.
Well, what I said was I would love to nosh his mash and mash his nosh. Oh, it didn't work. Mash his nosh.
I'd spam for dinner, not mash.
Oh,
right?
Why are you eating spam? There's no war on.
Well, no, you fry it, a little bit of oil, fry it, rice, veg, lovely.
Yeah, but in the meantime, you could have been frying something actually that's meat.
Yeah, but it tasted quite well. Yeah, but you know, saving the planet or something. I don't know.
Is it?
Don't know. The shop that I bought it from was grateful because I think it had been there since the war, so made his life happy.
Spam.
Before I go, I've paid the penance. Apologies.
You're being modded. You're being modded. Mod. Is it Gatford _1?
I seriously, at the beginning of last week, wondered if this was just a ploy to have me unmodded again.
Never.
Isn't
Never.
that?
You're a good man, and thank you for the kind words about my mum.
No, yeah, and that must be horrible because you can't go and see her, and that must have been your first thought. And having got a mother of my own that I worry about probably as much as you do, I feel for you there, man. So
thank you, man. Thank you. I'll take prayers. I'll take anything at the moment. I'll take anything at the moment. So thank you, buddy.
Indeed. Have a good show. I shall be modding and watching.
Thank you very much indeed. Can I be honest and tell you what my first thought was when I found out Mum was ill? I can get some cocaine. That was my first thought. That's where my head is at the moment.
Oh God.
That's where my head is at. It's the obsession. But it's normal. That's kind of normal. It's like, oh, well, there you go. There's your excuse. That was my first thought, being completely honest. It didn't last long. I recognised it for what it was. We can hear ourselves for the first time.
Yeah, isn't that strange?
That's weird. Something very peculiar has happened to this setup. Right. So we've got some voice messages. So let's listen to the voice messages. Oh. Okay, well, that one doesn't work. So let's try this one.
Sorry, Ian,
Oh.
Right. Well, obviously we can't understand what he's saying, but I bet I can have a good guess at what he's saying.
That coming on the show a bit later?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try this one.
Yes, this is Len from Shrewsbury. I'm at the bus stop. I've got nothing to do, so I thought I'd leave a message. Basically, what is this programme? I don't pay my licence fee to watch two people talking about cats all day.
Okay.
The BBC should be making more programmes about COVID or cookery and not about where's the cat gone. That's why the bus is here anyway.
Love it. You can phone the phone number. Oh, where's the phone number gone? What if I put it there? You can phone the phone number at any point and leave a phone message. Any time of the day or night and leave a phone message.
Whenever the muse strikes.
Whenever the muse strikes. That reminds me. Let me play you Echo. I like we can hear us. There's no delay there, is there? It's fresh.
There is.
It's fresh. Let me play you. I had a lovely...
It makes me feel more important.
Doesn't
hearing
it?
myself in my ears, yeah.
I don't know why we couldn't hear ourselves before. I hadn't depressed the red and the black button there. That's why.
Wow.
Let me play you a lovely phone call I heard last night on Allan Beswick's show.
Oh, yeah, you were talking... Well, you whet my appetite.
Oh, this is so good. This is so good, right? It sounds like if you were having a dumb conversation with your mates and you were doing a little piece, then you'd think, okay, we'll go along with this. But this is a real phoning conversation to a phoning radio show, right?
Is it grown-ups? Two grown-ups?
It's grown-ups. He's talking, they're in Manchester.
Yeah.
And he's talking about London waiting. Now, London waiting is when you work in London, get paid a little bit more, right? So I've got to find it. I didn't jot the time. Hang on, it's about 30 minutes into the show.
You won't go to prison. But I've read on Mabel.
Been scammed. Are people to tell the police?
The police, yeah. Do what you say.
Daughter-in-law Avenue, and they told her it was a scam. So I do know it's a scam. And all I want to...
give us you owe us 50 quid very much indeed. And yes, somebody said a fool and he's...
And you're talking about the prices in London of the house.
Is it?
Sorry, house. Sorry.
It's after this.
We wait traffic longer in London.
No, that's not what London waiting is.
Here we go.
I can't understand why
It's after this.
The house prices are sky high, and I don't understand why.
Is the volume okay for you guys? It should be. It's a bit
what is
quiet
it?
there.
Extra money for waiting time? Because the traffic's getting better.
That other parts of the country, and
I'm just laughing all the years I've lived in London and then back again, and I've worked in London, and I thought we got extra waiting time because we wait in traffic longer in London.
It's not. This isn't it.
That's not,
it gets better.
That's not what London waiting is, but sometimes it feels like you could do with it. All right.
No, we haven't finished yet. But the prices in
quarters
the
of a
night,
million.
you mean, please?
Yeah. If it was in London.
I'm sorry, I stopped saying.
The lower waiting time. They make more money when the wheels are going round. Well, good to hear from you, Lindsay. 0800 21. Finished the players because they were about. It was nationalised now. I loved it. Sparked my interest in rugby again. 0800 218 2255.
So I didn't make it. I was falling.
In the meantime, I'm off to Chicago. And why not?
This is a great song, by the way.
The Windy City.
Trust me. Here we go. This is brilliant. Get ready.
How does Sheila?
Hi, Alan. I wondered if you would...
This is a genuine call, right? This woman is making a genuine point that is perhaps, and you know some of the callers that we've had, this is perhaps the most insane thing I've ever heard.
So in the words of my youngest, mine said do it and her brain said yeah.
Yeah.
Talking a bit posh to that lady about prices in London.
A bit posh?
Yeah, because I say waiting, for waiting, W-E-I-G-H, And you pronounce it waiting, as in W-A-I-T.
They sound the same to me, then.
Sorry?
In case you missed it,
She's suggesting that waiting with a E-I-G-H-T is pronounced differently.
to waiting. He's flipping brilliant. Let's just go back a little bit.
She's suggesting he was being posh the way he said
Yeah,
it.
it is brilliant. This is brilliant.
Yeah, because I say waiting for waiting, W-E-I-G-H, and you pronounce it waiting, as in W-A-I-T.
They sound the same to me, then.
Sorry?
Those two words sound the same.
Oh, do they?
Well, I
No,
think
they
so.
don't. One's an away, A, and one's away, way, A-Y, or...
I mean, I'm trying to hear the difference.
They sound the same to me, then.
Sorry?
You can't believe
Those
it.
two words sound the same.
Oh, do they?
Well, I
No,
think
they
so.
don't. One's an away, A, and one's away, way.
Have you ever heard this theory put forward before? Because I haven't.
No, I know some
But she's
people...
saying it as though it's like, come on, Alan, you're messing with me now.
Yeah, this is the sort of voice people use when they're telling you should be saying when. And no, she's saying the same noise twice.
A-Y or E-Y. But I thought that's where the confusion was arising, because they were sounding the same, so maybe...
No,
That's why people thought it was waiting like in a taxi, when it's weighing like weighing a pound of spuds.
No, it's not. No, it's not weighing. It's not London weighing.
It's London
Lo-
waiting.
That is correct.
W-E-I-G-H-T-I-N-G.
London waiting. Yes.
Wait, an added weight. Not a weight.
Oh. Am I weird in that I'm starting to hear a difference?
Yes, you are weird that you're starting to hear a difference. Hey, Ollie's in the chat. Evening, Ollie. Hope you're
She's
feeling
saying
well, mate.
wait is different from wait.
But it sounds the same to me.
You keep saying the word wait, and they both sound the same. If I have something that I put on a scale, I say I have a weight. And if I say I've got to go over there for 10 minutes and wait.
I think I can hear a difference now.
Maybe she's got
Wait
a
and
point.
wait. It's wait and wait. All right, which one am I saying? Okay, which one am I saying? Wait.
Guess the weight.
She's right. She's right. She's right.
Wait.
Stop there and wait.
They are different words, spelt differently, mean differently.
Wait.
As far as I can tell, sound exactly the same.
Ah. Well, no, I don't think so, because...
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, Alan. You're wrong. You are wrong, Alan. No, you do not know.
Oh dear.
Because it sort of sounds Cockney to pronounce waiting as waiting.
Well, how would you
They'd say waiting.
Waiting.
pronounce the word W-E-I-G-H-T-I-N-G?
Waiting.
Okay. How would you pronounce the word W-A-I-T-I-N-G?
Waiting.
Waiting. Now she's cheating there. That's a cheat.
Wait.
That's a cheat.
Wait.
You stopping.
No, Terry.
Terry Waite was such a
He waited.
star fucker. He was a real. Oh, but I'm Terry. I look a bit like Terry Waite. Yes, when I was chained up to a radiator,
Well-
I prayed for them. Fuck. kill them. Slit their throats. Kill them. Get out.
He had a lot of time to think.
When I was chained to a radiator. Imagine you're chained to a radiator and it's like you've been there for 3 years, and they say, we have good news. We bring new hostage to chain to you. Oh, brilliant. Who is it? Terry Waite. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. Oh, that twat. Really? Oh.
And you know he wouldn't shut up.
You would not shut up?
A-S. Waiting and waiting.
Waiting.
Right.
I've always thought the pronunciations were different. Maybe it's a good ask the listeners.
Well, we'll wait a long time to get any sense out of them, I think. Or maybe they'll just throw their weight behind it.
Yeah.
Sheila, they both sound the same to me. And it's probably the telephone that's letting us all down. But even what you just said, the two different pronunciations you just did, each sounded the same as the other to me.
The thing today, if you can Google the Oxford English, it'll give you the phonetic, and then you'll see if the phonetic's the same for both of them.
The what now? The what now? The what now? The phonetics. You just said phonetics.
Maybe it's a good ask the listeners.
Well, we'll wait a long time to get any sense out of them, I think. Or maybe they'll just throw their weight behind it.
Yeah.
Sheila, they both sound the same to me. And I mean, it's probably the telephone that's letting us all down. But even what you just said, the two different pronunciations you just did, each sounded the same as the other to me.
The thing today, if you can Google the Oxford English, it'll give you the phonetic, and then you'll see if the phonetic's the same for both of them.
She said phonetic.
She said phonetic.
No.
It's probably the telephone that's letting us all down. But even what you just said, the two different pronunciations you just did, each sounded the same as the other to me.
The thing today, if you can Google the Oxford English, it'll give you the phonetic, and then you'll see if the phonetic's the same for both of them.
Well, if the phonetic's the same for both of them, then that is why they sound the same.
Yeah, but if the phonetics are different, then
Right.
it would prove my point. If the phonetics are the same, it would prove your point.
Well, I don't know anyone who has ever told me, including my English teachers and my failed BBC pronunciation people, have told me.
They're the ones.
Well, they failed with me, as you can tell. But I've never heard anybody say those words noticeably differently to me.
I think in a northern accent, the waiting, W-A-I-T, waiting, tends to be a longer way.
If you're from Bolton.
You're a northern accent.
Say waiting and say road, but not everyone up north does that.
So I was falling asleep to that. I was falling asleep to the gentle sounds of Chicago, and then that kicked in, and it was like, here we go. That's the show. Welcome to the show.
We're talking phonetics.
Disappointed with the audio setup here, but we lost the hiss. We got the hiss gone. We're gone with that. You know, there's cool, man. We're cool. We're cool. Everyone's struggling a bit. Everyone is struggling a bit. Everyone's struggling a bit. The world has gone.
Whoopee.
Oh well. The world has really gone to shit. I've got to hang on a second. I've got to add, because I've added a new thing. So you're going to see the names of our. Now you can hear us, and I'm hear us now. You can hear us. Now you can hear us. Now you can hear us. Gonna go hear us now. You can hear us. Let's start off with 34sp.com. Oh, we're gonna maybe at some point this week we're going to start building our website.
Oh yeah.
Using 34sp.com website hosters. And by the way, thank you to all our sponsors who were cool for us just suddenly taking a week off. Thank you, guys.
They were more than cool. They were very kind.
Vox, what does that mean? No sound muffled. Does that mean no sound muffled? Or no sound muffled? If it means no sound muffled, why would you say that? Why would you say no sound muffled? Everything's fine. Why would you say that?
Oh, hang on.
Hello. Right. Can someone tell me, is the sound fine? Is the sound okay? Or not?
Sound is fine. Okay.
Okay. So, you getting a timeout. You're getting a timeout. So it works. So it works. So it works. So it works. So 34sp.com, web hosting. All of your web hosting needs. We have got out. We're building. Now, is it? It's the late night alternative.com is going to be the website that we're going to build on there. Maybe this week, maybe next week. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to slowly build the website on there for this show with your input, guys. I have never built a website before.
I kind of did a long time ago. The beginning of websites. Just filling in boxes, wasn't it?
GeoCities and Angel Fire was the thing. So 34sp.com for all your web hosting needs. You know they're ethical. We've talked about this. Do you need this really? They're ethical. They treat their staff well, their team well, and they got some great bargains. And we will go through those a little bit later on. Thank you. Poseidon Safety Management, respected by 2 bonds.
They're keeping Devon and Cornwall safe with dogs, really bitey dogs.
I need a little bit more information than that, please.
And people who look after the dogs and look after your property. They recruit from the local area so they know what's what, and they care about where they're working.
Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors, gelaw.co.uk if you're getting divorced. And it sucks, then go and talk to Richard Gregorian. He's a really, really nice guy. And we, by the way, if anyone's got their websites from like 1998, send them over. I would show you the one I made in GeoCities, but it's homophobic.
Oh, wow.
Well, it was ironically homophobic. I did it as I was being like a 15-year-old troll.
Right.
I mean, I made this in like 2000, again, 1999, 2000, and I was being like a 15-year-old troll. So the image you see is Officer Poncherello pointing at the thing, and the caption is "You're a homo," which was a picture I stole off the internet. And then but that was it. I'll see if I can find it. It was homophobic, but it was a character.
Yeah, and let's say they've not changed, have they?
I'm not cancelled. I am not cancelled. And here we go. Look at this. We got this. I'm going to put this right in the centre here. It's too big. It's too big. Abbey Care Group, specialist addictions recovery clinics. Clinics in Glasgow and Gloucester, established for over 15 years. There is the phone number in the website. It ain't cheap. It ain't cheap, these recovery centres. You've heard of like the Priory is the famous one. And I don't quite know why it's got the reputation that it has. It's because a lot of famous people go there. But there are others that are equally as good. Some may say they are even better. And I would suggest that Abbey Care is one of them. Hopefully you won't need them. This is a weird one. This is an advert that we're doing that we're kind of really hoping you don't need. We're hoping no one takes us up on this deal. We're hoping at the end of the month that Paul, our contact at Abbey Care, comes back and says, "Well, no one called us." That would be the dream. But speaking as someone who is an addict and is a recovering addict, before I had kind of the relapses, I had a look at the website because Paul got in touch and said, "We'd like to advertise." And I thought, well, I have to check this out. Would this be something I would be comfortable advertising on the show? And I was. I looked at the... why can't I click that? There we go. Well, there's us. I looked at the website and it's good, man. They do a lot of CBT. They do some step work.
Yeah.
They introduce you to meetings, 12-step fellowships, which is important to me. It's a proper intense, because there are some places that are not so great, and I was a little bit worried. But this is a proper intense kind of shock of recovery. I think the minimum term you can say there is 2 weeks. You kind of a month to 6 weeks is sort of the norm. It's expensive. Quite often, a lot of the people in these places, it's paid through either by their company pays for it, or it's insurance. Or if you're independently wealthy, then do it.
Well, you'll see at the bottom of this, if you mention this advert, you get 25% off.
Which is primo. So that's Abbey Care. Thank you for that, and we're hoping that none of you need it.
Yeah.
Hoping that none of you need it. But relapses are up massively, man. Relapses are up massively. Are people sending us their old websites? I think they might be. Here's an arcade from Barry Island that has well that website doesn't work. Lol. So thank you very much indeed. What have you done? You've put in like loads of different things there. What? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, you've doubled it up.
I'll double you up in a minute.
Whoa.
Here we go. All right. Here we go.
All right, yeah. I
Fun
remember
Harbour.
That was the internet.
Barry Island. Lots of, the home of Barry Island's premier family amusement complex. The latest amusements, kiddies rides, prize redemption centre. I love a good prize redemption centre.
So you win tickets.
Yep. Casino jackpot area, ice cream factory and rock shop, snooker centre, licensed bar, pool tables, and lots more, all under one roof. The first family amusement...
Use arrows to scroll the page. I'm glad they put that instruction in.
That doesn't work, I'm afraid. The first family amusement complex in the UK onto the internet.
Aha.
We lead, the others just try to follow.
Yeah.
They try to follow. Refreshments are on sale, including hot and cold drinks, ice cream, rock, candy floss, nougat.
Oh my God. Why would you mention nougat in particular?
My dad used to love a bit of nougat.
Oh, we're going. If they've got nougat, I'm in.
You can't click on the pictures to make them bigger. Can't read what that says there.
They haven't even done that thing, because the websites I was making, if you hovered over the picture, that something funny might come up, like a saying.
I can't even see it. Contains all the latest and the greatest video games, fun games,
prize games, grabbers, pinball games, and kiddies rides you'll ever want to find, as well as providing casino-style fruit machines, food and snacks, and an ice cream factory, all within the complex.
I get the feeling we're being told a lot of the same information over and over again.
They've got a lot of space to fill, cyberspace. No other location in the area can offer such a variety of choices there is here, and it's all great value fun.
I love great value fun.
Yes.
It's my favourite. It's my top fun.
Oh, look at this. It's all great value fun. Points make prizes at Fun Harbour. Collect your points and save them up to take away a large and lovely prize.
Look at these lads. I mean, they're all dead now. I think they're dead there. Look at this old man.
Guide your tuppenny coins onto a rolling playfield of black and white lines on Roll a Win. If your coin lands in between black lines on the playfield, the machine will pay out a lot of tuppences. I love how they're explaining these games that everyone knows how they work or can work them out.
Flip a Winner features a pirate theme whereby coins, which you insert into a slot, are shot up into the air, and land on a paddle-pushing playfield. I can't even begin to imagine what that looks like. If the paddles push the coins over the edge, you win those coins. Don't forget, you can also collect Fun Harbour points from Flip a Winner.
Gosh.
Some of the latest games you will
They've
find.
got Outrun.
Outrun 2, mate.
Outrun 2.
Time Crisis 3. House of the Dead 3. Dancing Stage Euromix 2.
The latest Europen dancing game.
Sega Rally 2. Fighting Mania. We also have great gaming machines. Go on. See if you can win yourself a fortune. I bet you can't. All machines pay out in the range from 84% up to 92% minimum. Don't know what that means. And we have stakes of 2p, 5p, 10p, 20p, and 25p play with £2, £5, £10, £15, and £25 cash jackpots. Well, you're not going to win yourself a fortune then.
They're all good payers. We have lots of very satisfied regulars who play them and will vouch for that. They're still there. We have a wide variety from simple play games to feature-style games.
My question is, do they have games here?
I think they do. All gaming machines are constantly changing, hence no list. Just one thing they're not listing. If you want to check whether we have a particular machine at any time, just email and we'll let you know.
Press latest. Press latest, guys. It's the press latest. Win some Scoobies, charity bands, Crazy Bones, TY Beanies, Teletubbies, Spider-Man, real radio control cars, and lots of different merchandise. Plus, check out the prize zone section for details of what you can win in the cranes. Take away a load of key rings from Coca-Cola, M&M's, and lots of other top brand names on Sports Arena, Drill-O-Matic, and Time Buster. Stop on red lights to win prizes.
I love the random capital letters in this.
Collect tokens to win prizes. Play the Tuppenny Pushers and collect the gifts in our 1,600 square feet Grand Prize Redemption Centre. It's truly unbelievable, and we stock a wide range of excellent prizes, including televisions, DVDs, and microwaves as top prizes. And don't forget, we celebrate seasonal occasions such as Easter and Christmas with giveaway free raffles. The picture below shows one of our past Christmas raffles.
Hence the hats.
Don't forget, we are open every day of the year except Christmas Day.
Misleading.
Opening times may vary, but we do open throughout the winter, whatever the weather, and you'll always be welcome to visit whenever you like, as often as you like.
What, at night when you're closed?
You will pleased to know that all our staff are fully qualified and trained welcome hosts. Page written by Jonathan Osborne, BSc Honours. Amy, email, and there's his email there. Should we phone him up?
Yeah.
Phone him up.
Say we like your website.
We like your website.
Can Jonathan Osborne help us with ours?
There we go. This is it. Right. So it's... Oh. Here we go.
Time is it?
10 o'clock.
Time is it in Wales?
They're half an hour behind us, aren't they? They're too busy having fun.
They're welcoming people in a professional manner.
Okay, well, that's all. How can people in this day and age not have answer phones?
Well, I mean, they've not changed their website for some time, so maybe they're not thinking about that.
Okay, I don't know what that is. What is this? No, don't just send us the websites that you've done now. We're asking for...
We've seen websites before. We want to see
Billy?
funny old websites.
Billy, we've seen websites. Billy just sent us his website. We don't want to see your website, Billy. Okay, Pornhub. Well done. Space. Everyone's seen... You've seen Space Jam, haven't you? The Space
Yeah.
Jam. The website, the Space Jam website.
Yeah, I haven't seen the film, but I've seen the website.
Yeah.
Which I don't think was the idea, was it?
Okay, now you're just sending us websites that I don't trust. So let's see what this is. Okay. Yeah, that's the real Mr. Blobby on Russia Today.
Yeah.
We were shills for Putin.
Yeah, taking the rubles.
Shills for Putin. Adverts. I've
got some stories if you want some stories.
Yeah, let's go on. That's what you got. What you got?
They're all very macabre.
Oh, it's Spooky Halloween, by the
Yeah.
way. This Friday, it's a whole spooky week. But this Friday, we would love your spooky stories, spooky videos, anything spooky. Like your spooky shit.
Yeah, loads of it. And if you've got any footage of like you and ghosts, or where ghosts were, or where you smelt a ghost, or where you've seen an orb, or where you've felt funny, any of that footage, send to us, please, through our email address, which you will see rolling along the bottom there. Late Night Alternative @gmail.com.
That's it.
Yeah, so it's all quite macabre. This one is one that caught my eye. Oh, God, it's going to do a strange thing now. When we think of birthday parties, ladies and gents,
Thinking of birthday parties all the goddamn time.
we might imagine bright coloured streamers, cake and lots of fun and games. I mean, I think it depends on the age, of course. But when one man arrived at a celebration to mark his 33rd year of living, this was not what greeted him. Instead, Eli McCann found himself walking into his very own funeral. His boyfriend, Skylar Westerdahl, who is now his husband, so obviously it worked, has come up with the quirky idea to throw him a funeral because he felt that people shouldn't have to die in order for their friends to say why they loved them. Oh my. Skylar decorated a friend's house for the occasion, creating a fake casket made out of an ironing board and pillows. He also hung up photos of Eli around the place and arranged for all the guests to dress in black. To make things even more realistic, Skylar also killed Eli. And no, he didn't really.
Isn't Skylar a lady's name?
I think it's one of them unisex names.
There is nothing hornier than a girl with a guy's name. Hello, Jamie.
Yeah.
Hello, Stevie.
Jamie.
Hello, Dave.
Wasn't Jamie the bionic woman? Was she Jamie or a Charlie or something?
Yeah, maybe.
A Billy?
Maybe. Billy's good. Billy's a good name. Girls with boys' names.
It's quite 80s that, wasn't it? Giving girls boys' names.
Adrian, you can call. We'll be taking your calls live on Friday. But if you've got any video that you'd like to share with us, email it.
Let's have it. So no, to make things even more realistic, Skylar instructed everyone to ignore Eli for the whole party because he's a ghost.
Oh, I got you a present. Oh, it's not a present, but I've.
Why did that remind you? It's not a dead person, is it?
It's the footstool. I just see you can't touch the floor. And so this is why I got the footstool out of the garage.
That's kind. Wow.
Yeah, I moved this is one of the good things to come from moving everything around. I got your footstool.
Oh, thanks.
Is there enough room there for it, though?
Hang on. I need to extend. I'm not quite that short.
You can go right back.
I'm not quite toadstool and
How does
fishing
that
rod.
work?
Beautiful. Look at me.
There you go.
Do I look super relaxed now?
That's my mate.
Oh, thank you. Anyway, right, yeah, so his friend had a party and they weren't allowed to talk to him. They left Eli to pretend he was a ghost, secretly watching over the proceedings. The lawyer, who lives in Salt Lake City, Utah, says his partner's creativity left him speechless. Speaking to the Mirror Online, he recalled the bizarre day in 2017. Hang on a minute, it was a long time ago. How come we're only finding out about it now? Oh, my. He said he told me we were going to a nice dinner, so we needed to dress up. 20 minutes later, we arrived at a friend's house where I could see that the windows were blacked out with curtains, which I thought was odd. He said we needed to stop inside and say hello, so I got out of the car. As soon as we walked in, I saw about 15 of my friends. Gosh, only 15 friends at his funeral. And a friend in priestly attire stood and welcomed everyone to my funeral. They all pretended they couldn't see or hear me through the entire service. After I realised they were ignoring me, I just sat on one of the chairs and watched the service. It was so charming and funny, and I loved every second of it. The funeral service lasted about 30 minutes and featured a slideshow of photos set to the Bette Midler classic "Wind Beneath My Wings." Why is this eye popping?
Because the masks, they come. They
Is that a mask?
They squash them down in the packet. They just put them in an envelope, so they come all a bit squashed, and then you can't.
Oh, looks sad.
There it is.
It's still. You got one eye going to the shops and the other one coming back.
No. That's as good as it's going to get.
Let me have a. Can I have a?
My original mask has not come and will not come, and I've been arguing with the company in China.
Have they sent it?
Well, they reckon they sent it, but I think they only sent it like a month after. This is too hot.
My experience of those companies that usually you see on like the internet, like on Instagram or Facebook, whatever, is you think they're not coming, you give up, and then they turn up.
Oh, I've been arguing with them. I said, "Is it going to come for Halloween?" They went, "Yeah." So I don't think it will. But we got plenty of little treats up our sleeves for Halloween, guys.
Yeah. That's rubbery though.
Oh, thanks very much.
That's nice. You could pad it out and have it as a hat. Could you wear that swimming?
Cats don't like water, do they?
No, but you keep his face out.
Is that, isn't it?
Yeah, it needs popping out. They've not thought this through, have they?
Hang on.
Whoop. Yeah, that's better. Oh my God. It's like a beret now. What's going on there?
Nick Berry. Yeah, it's that Nick Berry on the telly. He's dead good, he is.
Oh, he was good. Then now he gets photographed getting out of cars looking older.
Hey, you know Nick Berry? Yeah. He looked an half look older. What, from 20 years ago? Yeah.
He is
What, does he look about, 20 years older? Yeah, he does. Yeah, have you seen him? No, I'm just guessing because that's what happens to people.
Was he not in Albert Square? Was he not Wixie? Or that Cockney policeman from Heartbeat? Was he not him? No.
Heartbeat. Why does my heart, baby, do the things to me?
Does it what?
Why does my heart, baby, do the things to me?
Oh, I didn't know they were the words.
Yep, baby.
Anyway.
How's that story doing?
I think I might be finished.
Okay.
I've certainly lost my mojo about it.
Here's a voice message.
I'm just calling to say, penis! I need help with my penis.
Should we call him back? Did he say he needs help with his penis?
Penis, yeah.
Hey, Happy Hour TV.
Hello, penis?
Yeah, do you still need help with your penis?
I need lots of help with my penis. Do you like penis?
Oh, well, I like to help your penis.
You're a dirty boy, you, aren't you?
Well, I can be. What's the problem with your penis?
Well, it's just in my hand.
Right.
You're a dirty boy.
Right.
Penis?
Thank you very much indeed. Well, I think we did a good service there.
Well, I think he was doing it to himself.
Okay. Who's this? We miss. Is this?
Pocket dial, is it?
I was watching You, Me and Dupree and thinking, how do some films get made?
Because
this is a terrible film.
Yeah, but it had actors that people liked in, so they'll give them a go.
Matt Dillon. Can't remember the lady's name. And
it's Goldie's daughter, isn't it?
What the? Someone said to me, "Do you want to?" Someone DM'd me on Insta.
Oh God!
And said, "If you want to come and play some Call of Duty with me and Goldie."
They mean Goldie, the
yes,
one that went out with
Björk. Yeah. If you want to come and play some Call of Duty with me and Goldie, then you'd be very welcome. I thought, well, I don't want to play Call of Duty with Goldie.
Is it because you've both been on the telly? You're supposed to be friends. Kate Hudson. And I was watching. I'd go and play with Kate Hudson's mum.
You, Me and Dupree. And thinking, imagine if You, Me and Dupree was like, if someone said to you, do you like film? I love films, yeah. What's your favourite film of all time? That's a tough one. It's not a tough one. Straight away, number one by a mile is You, Me and Dupree. You go, what? Yeah. It's number one. Number two is The Godfather 2, but that's like way down there. You, Me and Dupree
gets me every time.
It's just superb. It's something about the development of the relationship. It's the weirdest film. It doesn't make any sense, right? Michael Douglas, it becomes Matt Dillon's father-in-law,
wow.
And he's really upset. He wants, right? And so Matt Dillon's married Kate Hudson, and but then Michael Douglas is trying to bully him into getting a vasectomy because he doesn't want him to have. He doesn't want them to have kids. You're thinking, what is that all about? And then Owen Wilson is using butter to sexually penetrate a woman consensually, and it just doesn't make any sense at all.
Do you get the feeling, like sometimes councils towards the end of the financial year buy something stupid?
Yeah.
Because they've got to spend the money, otherwise they won't get as much money from the government next time.
Waste a good butter.
Do you think that's what it might have been? That kind of scenario, that the studio had to spend some money because they seem to have spent a lot of money on the actors.
I've been a bit obsessed with Owen Wilson. We watched Royal Tenenbaums last week. I haven't watched it probably for about 18 years. It's my favourite film after You, Me and Dupree. No, I'm joking. My favourite film, just for the record, is Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Mine's Mighty Ducks.
But so we watched Royal Tenenbaums because I love it, and I've not been able to watch it for a long time because I've not felt up to it. And I thought, yeah. Let's watch it after taking the drugs relapse because I identified with the Ben Stiller character. It's all about dads and brothers and relationships. So I identified with the Ben Stiller character and the Owen Wilson character, and man, it's some film. You haven't seen it before, have you?
No, and it's funny that you see it as about being dads and brothers because I saw it about being daughters and mums.
I think that you see in it
where you are at probably will not be the same in 5 years if I watch it again. When I watch it again, it was incredible. But that bit, that bit,
isn't it? It's some movie, and I think Owen Wilson is brilliant without any hint of irony. I think he's brilliant. Bottle Rocket, the film before that, which is like a low-budget indie film, he's great. The Lawn Wranglers. Starting a company, yeah? What's it called? The Lawn Wranglers. And then Rushmore. Is Rushmore? Have you seen Rushmore?
I haven't seen any of them.
Well, mate, then you got to see Bottle Rocket and then Rushmore. The Life Aquatic, I've
seen that.
It's too dry.
I didn't really get that.
It's very dry. Owen Wilson wrote all of them. He didn't write The Life Aquatic because he was busy. Darjeeling Express. I'd forgotten about that. That's a great film. So I'm a bit obsessed with Owen Wilson at the moment, and I've been reading about him. And I'd forgotten because he makes crap now. He makes since he tried to take his own life. I don't know if that's the actual turning point in his career. But he makes crap. But
was Zoolander before or after that?
Zoolander was before. First Zoolander's great.
Yeah.
Second one's terrible.
I mean, it's pointless.
But forget he was in Shanghai Noon with Jackie Chan that made $100 million.
Right.
That's a big film. The Wedding Crashers was a big film. There was another one he did that was huge, and you think, oh God, I forgot, because I just think of him as as Drillbit Taylor and Hall Pass and stuff. These lousy, slightly smutty comedies that he does now, and I just think, what a waste, man. Also, get a haircut. I think he's 5 years older than me. Start acting 52. Get the haircut. Go and do a proper good film again, because you can do it, man. You can do it.
He's got a comeback in him somewhere, hasn't he?
Yeah.
But this is the problem, I think, sometimes, is that they get known for being a certain way and they can't move on from it.
He wasn't. I don't think he was in Tropic Thunder, Owen Wilson. I think he had to pull out of that because he tried to take his own life. I think he's so good. Bottle Rocket. I wonder if there's a trailer for Bottle Rocket. It's so beautiful. It's like the first film that they did. That lot did together, and it's just.
Jen's saying it's the same with Charlie Sheen, as he's made only awful films for so long. We forget how good he was in his early career. Yeah, he was on the ascendancy, wasn't he?
Here we go. I mean, look, there's Rushmore. These are great. I haven't seen Rushmore for years. It's not my favourite of his, but it's a good film. Bottle Rocket. Look at.
Remarkable. Deep in the downstairs bathroom, Maggie's
like
making the world a better place
Yes,
with her
Chrissy,
twist.
Preparation was good, I think that's your specialty.
Thank you, because if I said that one, it would sound like bragging. Obviously good quickness.
Yeah, in and out pretty fast.
Real fast. Including the coin collection and the earrings.
You took the earrings, Dignan?
I bought the earrings for my mother on her birthday. Maybe we should have robbed your house. You ever think of that? 3 outstanding young men.
Well, come on, baby, and rock with me tonight.
Bob Mapplethorpe, potential getaway driver. Go.
I really want to be a part of this team. And I'm the only one with a car. That's good. That's good. Because that hits me right here.
I'm Anthony.
You speak English?
It's amazing how close you can get to a girl when you're not allowed to talk to her.
And my name's Dignan, man.
You in the army, yes?
No, I just had short hair.
We are a team.
I can't focus unless the gun is on the table.
Will you just paid for it?
Shut up, man. We don't settle our problems with hugs, man. We settle them with bare knuckles and
All they ever wanted was to be wanted.
What are you putting that tape on your nose for?
Exactly.
The trailer makes it look like a wacky comedy. It's not. I mean, it is a little bit, but it's a little bit more thoughtful and ponderous than that. I love it. Love it. Love it.
How did I miss all these films?
You saw different films. You were having a different life.
Yeah.
This is, you're having a different life. I was when I got on telly, I started just buying like movies from Amazon.com. We just get loads of VHS from America, So I bought a load of crap, and some of it turned out to be gold. And who's it? It was Tessa who showed me Rushmore, and I wasn't that taken with Rushmore, but that then led on to Royal Tenenbaums, and then led back to Bottle Rocket, and it's good stuff, man.
1996. Right, that was my first year at university.
That was my last year at university, I think.
I didn't have a telly.
I've got hardly any channels. My channels have gone. And part of me thinks I should get a man out to fix the aerial. I can't be bothered. Why? I don't really watch. Not really watching telly. There's not really a lot on. Perhaps he says, "Hi Ian, am I right in remembering that you, like myself, are a fan of the Cardigans' early albums? I was thinking today about how sad it is when a band you love so much suddenly takes a disappointing musical direction. Or is it just a case of feeling entitled?" Yes, the first two albums, First Band on the Moon and the other one, I can't remember what it's
the
called.
one with the roller skate with the ice skates on.
Yeah. They're good. And then they did Gran
one.
Turismo, which is like a slick pop album. It's like, oh, okay.
I quite liked it, but I had no expectations.
First Band on the Moon, when you can really hear the drums.
No, that's the second album.
Well, those two albums,
Right,
yeah. You're right. It is the same, but you can just hear the drums on it.
I liked them, and they were kind of retro, weren't they?
Yeah, and I mean they were a great pop band. Beautiful singer, tight little, slightly loose little band, kind of behind some great pop songs. I enjoyed them a lot.
They were like a Cool and No Doubt.
Yeah, I didn't like No Doubt. Don't Speak I thought was good. What was they did a cover version, No Doubt, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. Oh God, what was it? It was. I was thinking about this the other day. It's My Life.
It's My Life.
No, not that one.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Speaking of which, someone wants to give us a call.
Is it Dr. Alban?
Dr. Alban.
Hello.
Hello, is that Dr. Alban?
How are you?
I'm all right, man. How you doing?
It's good to see you again, Mr. Lee.
Thank you.
On television. Are you on my television with Catherine Boyle?
There we go. There we go.
Good to see you. And
yeah,
see you both.
It's all right.
And sorry to hear about your mum.
Thank you, mate. It's a roll of the dice. It's
Yeah.
They might phone me up at the end of the week and say, "Oh, she's fine now." You just don't know. You just don't know. I know she's from a starting position. She's not great. She's 70. She's in a care home and she's immunocompromised, and but people still survive. And then you got our friend Ollie, who's in the chat, who may have left. He's got what I think they're calling long COVID, where he had it 5 months ago, and he's still up and down, and the downs are very, very low. And he's, Ollie is a young, he's a young person, So there is an element of randomness about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's terrible. Is your mum's spirit still okay, as far as you're aware?
I've not spoken to her. We only found out today. Apparently she's fine. She's pissed off with the cough, and it's starting to hurt a bit because her ribs are hurting a bit because of the cough.
Yeah. Well, anyway, get well soon, Ian's mum, that's what I'm saying.
Thank you, Alistair. How are you doing, man?
I've just got back from a meeting, so I missed you for an hour. But it was a good meeting, and they've trusted me with the chairpersonship for a year.
Wow.
Can you believe that?
Yeah, I can. I can believe it. Can you believe it?
It's every day is just a brilliant day. Every day without drinking is superb, and what can I say? But anyway, I've got a movie recommendation. I found this. It's not a new film. It's one with Joseph Gordon-Levitt in it from 2011 called 50-50.
Hello, Lux. Yeah. It's called what? 50-50. Go on.
Yeah, and it's basically on the face of it, when you read the bulk, you think, it's a comedy, but it starts off with a young chap finding out he's got cancer, and you think, wonder where this is going to go. But actually, it's really funny.
I might have seen this, or I certainly might have started.
Flipping it.
What is going on?
Got boots on.
The cats are angry because they've not been fed, but I'm waiting for one of them to come in. And then I'm aware of that movie. Yes.
Yeah, and it was. It's not kind of, all the way through laugh out loud, because there are some sort of really moving moments, and then there's some really sort of very funny moments as well, and in the end, you think, well, actually, that was worth watching. Because, you can watch a film, spend an hour and a half, 2 hours watching a film, you think, well, I'm never going to get that time back again, So, yeah.
Thank you, mate. I will check it out.
Yeah. Anyway, all the best, guys.
Cheers, Alistair. Thank you. Wow. What there we go. It's lovely, isn't it? Pete says, have the cats interacted much with Big Boy? So Big Boy is this stray cat that I've captured and I've had his nuts chopped off, and he's been living in the living room. Huge progress. For about 4 weeks, nothing was happening. He would just hide under the sofa and would come out and eat when I was out.
And you got to the point, actually, where you said out loud, I don't think this is working. I think I should let him go.
I was considering letting him go. Then I thought, I've got a radical plan. So I opened the living room door and allowed the other cats to come in. Patty won't come in. She kind of looks around like, I'm not having this. Mux and Lux come in very tentatively, but George just strolls in, looks at Big Boy who's under the sofa and goes, is that your dinner? Yeah, it was, mate. And then eats it. And first of all, I tried to stop him, and then I realised that Big Boy was starting to come out when George was eating his food and would start crying at him, and Big Boy would hiss. So I just kept topping the bowl up, and George kept going to it, and Big Boy kept coming out and kept coming out and kept coming out. So the progress has been on Saturday night. I'm sat in that living room with my youngest. Big Boy just came and sat there. I posted a picture on Twitter. Just sat there and looked at us. Looked at my youngest more. And I was going, he's looking at you. Don't make eye contact. He's looking at you. My youngest was like, Big Boy, come on. And he was like, no, I'm just watching. And then, I don't think I told you this, and then Big Boy started having a bath.
Yeah, you did.
He started having a bath. And this was like, oh my God, this is amazing. So for the last...
Didn't he climb over one of your kids?
He climbed over one of our kids when we watched the Rock films. We watched Skyscraper, then we watched Rampage. I love The Rock so much, man. How great is it to live at a time when The Rock is making movies?
My favourite thing about Big Boy's face... Sorry about to interrupt your Rock.
No, go.
Admiration. I was just thinking about Big Boy's lips. He's got like what his patches look like, kind of like geisha girls' lipstick, don't they?
Yeah. So I've been leaving the living room door open, but all the other doors shut. so he can go from the living room to the kitchen. And he's been going out in the kitchen quite a bit.
Yeah.
And sometimes I'll go in and just turn the light on, and he'll be sat on the work surface, and then he'll run straight under the sofa again.
I've been there when he's come out, and he seems to have forgotten that he's frightened. Yep. He kind of ends up wandering into the middle of the floor.
At night time, I've been leaving all the doors open so he can have the run of the house. I don't think he's been upstairs much. I know he came up once, and there was a little bit of scuffle, and that's fine. But George seems to... Big Boy doesn't know how to behave like a cat. This is what I've worked out. He doesn't know what to do as a cat around a human. And George is showing him. And there's a lovely little bit when George was peering over the back of the sofa at him the other day. So, and they all the others seem cool with him. They all seem cool with him. So we are on. We are on. And this cat's lived wild. He's not feral, but he's lived wild for over a year.
Yeah.
So I need to get some water. So yeah, Pete, it's going well. It's going well.
It's good. It's.
Yeah, I just saw him. He just saw me and made a jump. He was just sat there.
What, in the doorway?
Just by the doorway. Hey, big boy.
It's incredible. It's incredible, and it's something I've noticed when he first got.
He's just sat in the living room by the sofa.
The original two, Mucky and Lucky, they were very timid, weren't they? And they wouldn't come out from behind the piano. And it seems to be that just at that moment where you think, I've made a terrible mistake, they're not happy here, they're not going to settle, that's when they kind of come out of their shells. It's wonderful to see.
So he's just... Hello, darling boy, I can see you. I'm not going to make eye contact with you, but I can see you. Just sat on the sofa, on the rug. Just sat on the rug. Hello, darling. Come here. Come here. He's got this gorgeous, big, fluffy chest.
Yeah, he's great.
I've never seen anything like it.
And when you think how he was in the garden, right, he would sit right at the end of the garden, and he would just be this sort of presence that unsettled the other cats.
Yeah.
This kind of. But it turns out he just didn't know how to join in. He's like that kid who stands at the edge of the playground game, doesn't know how to ask to play.
What I'm doing now is I'm ignoring him. I'm just ignoring him. I'm talking to him.
Yeah.
So he's used to the voice, but I'm just ignoring him. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. You'll be very, very welcome. You can call in about absolutely anything you want. Or was that him? That might be. He likes to cry. Likes to cry. Yeah, you can call in about anything you want. Experts say.
Which experts?
Exactly. We didn't get back to that guy about doing that college course.
Oh well.
What do you mean? Oh well, this is going to be big money earner. We're going to do a college course.
Well, we can do that. We were a bit busy last week.
Experts say we've all been changing duvets wrong as they share 60-second method. I bet I haven't been doing it wrong. I bet I've been doing it right. And do you know who taught me how to do duvets? Have a guess.
Me?
Neris Hughes. Was it you? Fuck off.
I taught you to do a lot of things.
Neris, you taught me how to self-fellate. Neris.
Well, I did tell you to go. You said I didn't think you'd go and do it.
Neris Hughes on a television programme called Bazaar. And it was a great daytime TV programme.
Was it like Pre-Loose Women?
Yeah. Let's find...
Like a sort of magazine thing where it would be all...
Let's find...
I'm thinking like Neris Hughes and that Jenny.
Jenny Hanley?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go. Well, this is the end of Hawaii 5-0.
Right, okay, so this is something... This is 1993.
BBC One. As we encounter the antics of those heroes in a half shell.
They were stealing Pete's shtick. He's on crap, old stuff.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Cowabunga. Then at 8 o'clock, your host Terry Wogan exposes all as he takes a memorable journey through the comedy vaults of television.
Crappy comedy clip shows. Is there... Pete, unsubscribe. Is there anything worse than...
Bearing that in mind, let's watch some old telly.
And discovers those horrors that make up our holiday nightmares. At 9, regarded by many as the best Western ever made.
Never heard of it.
Lonesome Dove, I have.
I want to see that country.
Is that Kenny Rogers?
No, it's Tommy Lee thingy.
Tommy Lee Jones?
No, yeah.
No, that's not Tommy Lee Jones.
I want to see.
It is.
That's the Gambler.
No, it's not.
That's the Gambler.
Is it Eck?
You know the Gambler made like 5 Gambler movies.
Did he?
Yeah. Gambler 1, Gambler 2, Gambler 3.
Just couldn't stop.
Not sure what the next one is called, but the last one I think is Gambler 5. That's actually true.
An epic cattle drive across America's Wild West.
We're a shade old to start fighting Indians all over again, don't you think?
I'm going with you, Jake, whether you go on the drive or not.
This film looks
Starring Robert
absolute
Duvall
pony.
and Tommy Lee Jones.
As the Gambler.
Lonesome Dove begins this Bank Holiday Monday on BBC One.
And when does it end?
Here we go.
Now BBC One joins Nerys Hughes in the marketplace of good ideas. Bizarre.
The marketplace of good ideas.
Right. So what? It's like all hacks.
Yeah,
what we call these days.
Life hacks.
Yeah. Top
Life
tips.
hacks.
We used to call them, didn't we? There's music.
Very similar to the snooker music.
Yes.
Very similar.
Same setting on the keyboard.
Well, hello, I'm Nerys Hughes, and today I'm going to show you how to put a duvet on. It's all about how to wire a plug and stuff like that. Yeah. Here's something, kids. If you're under, let's say, 25, when we used to buy electrical stuff, didn't have a plug on it. Do you remember that? Or is that...
On occasion, but...
Yeah. We would buy stuff and it didn't have a plug, and you'd have to buy a plug, and then you have like a new telly. I mean, we got a new telly. When did we ever get a new telly? And your dad would have to put a plug on it because it didn't come with a plug. Imagine that.
Tight, weren't they?
And this is why Europe is a great thing. It's probably, I bet it's a European directive that if you buy electrical goods, they have to come with a plug.
In savings books as
yes,
well.
we did.
Yeah.
We did. Yeah, we did. Yeah.
I used to do that. I used to be able to do that.
Hello, welcome to Bazaar, Nerys Hughes. Oh, it's that is the subheading. A marketplace of ideas. Okay.
What?
Bean Feast.
Oh, no. Oh, I thought it said Bean Fest.
So what's the first one? Didn't realize it's a...
What a Bean Fest was.
Is a Bean Fest? Is that like is that a lesbian party?
I mean, I would suggest that's
that
what it suggests to me.
Seducing each other. So Bob's beautiful. She's very gay, which is great. But ahead of its time is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Nerys Hughes taught me how to suck a penis.
Which edition was that?
It was the Student Bean Feast.
Sausage party.
Yay!
Love it. I phoned Claire Rayner up once and she said no to me, but it's the best rejection I've ever had. No, darling, forgive. I won't love it. Forgive.
Afternoon drama.
It looks dramatic. I'm just going to drop that handbag.
Hello, today we're going to turn this.
Hello, today. Why she's really bored.
Hello, today we're going to turn this into this.
What for?
She's really beautiful though, Nerys Hughes.
Yeah.
She's so lovely.
And she can turn a box into whatever
Stay
that
with
is.
us, won't you? But in the meantime, if you have a son or daughter at college and you're worrying about what they're eating...
I know what I was eating.
Beans.
Anne Stirk has some tasty dishes for them that won't dent the student budget. See you then. The address for the...
Oh, it's just the Nerys Hughes bit. It's brilliant.
Wow, it's a Nerys Hughes Perverts channel.
Dark Extra is coming up now.
Oh, that's it?
She's only in it twice.
Get the music again.
I wanted to know how she made that thing and what it was for.
What's coming up afterwards? We've got another minute on the tape. Afternoon drama.
There's a lot of phone action on
That's
that
afternoon drama.
Oh, was it always a monologue on the phone? Is that what it...
I don't know.
What have you made? That reminds me of picking up my youngest from school. And she had this, they used to always come out with models. You take sort of scrap bits and bobs in for them. And she came out and she had this thing and it was like, there was glue everywhere. And I said, what's that? That's lovely. What is that? Is that a bus or is it a house or what is that? It's brilliant. It's brilliant. She went, it's a sticky box. She was right. He was.
From the imagination of Beatrix Potter.
Oh.
I flipping hate Beatrix Potter.
Why?
So boring.
Good pictures.
That's it. That's all we've got. I look at her here, though. Christmas telly really is crap.
We'll
Look,
go to that party tonight. Perhaps we better start.
look at them legs.
Right. Thick tights.
That's it. That's the only footage we have of Bazaar with Nerys Hughes. There's a song by Half Man Half Biscuit called I Hate Nerys Hughes.
Why? How can you hate Nerys Hughes?
They're good Half Man Half Biscuit.
Trouble keeping
Maybe she
track of your
rejected
team's
him.
work?
Let's have a listen. It might
You
be a bit
need a
sweary.
sauna. Capture everything.
I will know this. I had this album. Here we go. I've known this for years, my God. Okay, right. Let me play you one Half Man, Half Biscuit. This is some album. Imagine like you're 15 and this album starts getting passed around.
Oh, I was walking around my local store, was searching for the 10 pence off Lenore.
Searching for the 10 pence off Lenore.
Suddenly I bumped into this guy. On seeing who it was, I made a cry. Fucking hell, it's Fred Titmus.
You gotta sound like that. That's the song. Some album, guys.
All of a sudden, your songwriting makes a lot more sense.
Inspired by some of the greats. Inspired by some of the greats. Hello. It started off so well, that picture, and then it got closer.
Yeah.
And well, I'm not Peter Sutcliffe, so who's that?
Don't know.
Why are you sniffing a cat's bum?
Love it.
Sorry? Love it.
So you say hello.
That's how they say hello. Thank you, Stephen. Thank you so much. 0203 286 6370. Anyway, so we're going to find out how to do so experts say we've all been changing duvets wrong as they share 60-second method. I bet I haven't been doing it wrong.
Experts always say we're doing it wrong. That's why they get their money from being experts, because then, of course, we're suckers and go, oh, and tell us how we do it right then. And then they'd be the expert.
Well, let's have a look. So, there's no better feeling than jumping into freshly changed bedsheets. That's the feeling I'll be having this evening.
There are some better feelings.
Bean party. What was it?
Bean fest.
Bean fest. Bean feast. I've got clean sheets on my bed tonight, so tonight
Good.
I will be experiencing that. But it's a job we all dread doing. Whether you turn the duvet cover inside out and shake down, that's the technique I've been doing. Maybe I have been doing it wrong.
This is what they want to do. They want to unsettle you.
Or attempt to climb inside, clutching two corners of the duvet. It never feels easy. But there may be a far easier way of getting the job done after the experts at Yorkshire Linens shared their technique, which promises to complete the task in as little as 60 seconds.
It only works if you use Yorkshire Linens. That's Yorkshire Linens.
They perfected the roll and stuff method back in 2013, and others...
Roll and stuff.
Bean feast. And others have sworn by the system ever since.
Wow.
To start, lay your empty Duvet. Hang on a minute, we just missed a phone call. And, I don't know.
Probably from Yorkshire Linens. Rolling stuff.
Roland Stuff. That was my nickname at school. I only want to help you,
I
Roland.
think if you get to that stage, you might as well just give up.
Hello?
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 Oh, hello. Hi.
Hello? Hello?
Hi, you called me. But I'd like to speak to you. I'm on a delay, I know, but I can see you, but... Oh, God.
Who is it?
It's Pandora.
No, it's Naomi, isn't it?
God, it is, yeah.
Oh, God, why?
No, because I want to speak to you, but this is really weird because
Go on
my
then.
phone rang on a massive delay. I don't know what to do. I'm watching it on my TV.
You rang
very
us.
Weird. I know, but you called me back.
Yeah, that's called manners.
Well, that's called good management, if anything. But
Goose management.
I don't like this delay thing. It's
Turn your
weird.
stream off. Turn your stream off, because I think you're talking to the telly.
Guitar Mogul says, I just changed my duvet cover, but put the dirty one back on by mistake. I've done that.
Have you just changed your duvet cover? Well, that's good, because I just changed my duvet cover. But
Why, is it covered in shit and vomit?
That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm hearing. No, it's
Is it
not
covered in your own
vomit.
piss?
It's covered in sweat. Sexy sweat.
You're a very sexy woman.
No.
Anyway.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Please turn off the Twitch and talk to us on the phone.
I want to. I'm going to flip off my TV. Not by flip off, I mean turn off. But normally, you know, when you do a thing on the radio, you go turn on the radio.
We're not on a radio show. We don't do radio.
Yeah, it's gone. Believe me, it's gone. I'm better than that.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Hey, Naomi, how can we help you this evening?
Well, I just wanted to say hello, really, and I liked what you're doing. I got bored of my shoes today.
You got bored of what?
My shoes.
Your shoes. Why did your shoes bore you?
Because I don't know, Catherine will know this more than you will, that you have sort of winter shoes, season shoes, really. And so I tried to put on some sort of shoes today that I thought would be good for my local area, but
wrong shoes, is
probably
it?
wouldn't be good for the distance. Can I speak to Catherine, please?
Go on.
Yeah, you know, I know, Catherine, you know. You know when you wear a sort of pair of shoes and they're just sort of fine for a local distance walk, so like a post box, but then you're like, I can't wear these out and proud because they're hurting. They're going to bring a bunion in.
Yeah. Why don't you
Yeah, you can't.
I don't know. Why don't you get some comfy shoes that are just for?
I've got comfy shoes. I've got millions of Converse.
Naomi,
Naomi,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, sure.
Why are you pissed on a Monday night again?
I'm not pissed on a Monday night. I'm very sober. I'm just pissed that I'm going to be on Tuesday soon.
No, you're listen. I'm going to ask you a question that's going to sound rude, but there's a reason for it. Have you got like a speech defect or something? Have you got MS or something that slurs your speech?
I don't have a mess, no.
Right. Okay. Well, then
That's rude.
That's what?
Rude.
It's not rude. It's not rude at all. You're pissed, and this is the second time you've called us pissed on like an early weeknight, and it's you know, here's the thing: we could sit here and we can have a laugh, or we can try and work out why you're pissed. We could do, or we could try and work out why you're pissed because it doesn't sound good.
Right.
And I'm concerned about you as a human being.
Okay.
And your reaction tells me you know that what you're doing is not good.
Well, I like you, I like Catherine, and so I'm sort of a little bit offended by you saying that.
Okay, well that might be good, because I suspect the offence you're feeling is because you know there is some truth in what I'm saying.
Maybe.
I really like talking to you, Naomi, but sometimes when you phone up like this, it's really hard to get a connection.
Yeah, I get that.
What's going on?
I'm
What's
sorry.
going on? No, you have nothing to apologise for. What is going on?
Do you mean in my personal life? What do you mean?
I mean, in why? What are you trying to escape from?
Well, I'm trying to escape from life, I guess. You
Why?
are a good life outlet. I
I'm a
suppose,
good
where
life.
It's just like nice to be you.
Yeah. Why?
That's a terrible thing to say.
What is why are you trying to escape from life?
Oh my God, are we really doing this? Because life is not good.
Okay. Why is it not good? Give me the specifics. What's going on?
Really?
If you want to, you can go if you want. But I'd rather we talked about it.
Oh, okay. Are you really serious about this, or are you just being silly?
No, I'm being deadly serious about it.
Okay. Well, it's just everything I think before lockdown, which was March, I guess, has come into fruition now, has changed. And I don't know how to be the person to be that I was then to that I am now. And I'm struggling.
Yeah, a lot of people are struggling. You don't need to be. I don't know if any of us are the person that we were in February and March.
Right.
And I think trying to be that person is not healthy. Because so much has happened to us as individuals and as a society that we can't be the same person that we were at the beginning of the year.
Of course.
So is there something...
What are we like now? Who are we?
Exactly. Who are we? Is there something specific that's happened that is... Why are you drinking? Why are you drinking? And don't say to escape from life, because that doesn't give me an answer. I want specifics.
Okay. Because I hate the place I'm working with now, the radio station, and the job, and I want to escape. And you are my favourite person to listen to, and Catherine, who's probably more favourite than you.
Yeah, I'll take that.
But I don't know what to do.
And don't tell us where you work, but you're still working, are you?
Yes.
And it's making you unhappy.
Very unhappy.
Is it? I'm going to ask you a question that might sound a little bit counterintuitive. Is it making you unhappy because it's a horrible place, or is it making you unhappy because it's getting in the way of you drinking?
It's getting in the way because it's a horrible place.
Okay.
Don't be like that, Ian, because of the drinking. That's cruel, actually.
It's not cruel. It's not cruel.
For some people, that will be true.
It's not cruel. I'm trying to hold up.
Right.
Okay. But I'm trying to hold up a mirror to you because I don't think you quite realise.
I do.
Do you? Well, I'm sorry in that case.
It's okay.
I've been in that position. It sucks.
I know. That's what. When I called this, I was thinking Catherine's spending my exact possession. She knows it sucks.
Yeah.
But
she knows.
But she hasn't been in the exact position because she didn't get drunk, and getting drunk is not going to fix.
God.
It's
Really?
That doesn't fix anything. Your original phone calls to us a few months ago were so charming and so funny and really sharp and witty, and the last two I felt.
Better.
Well, the last two I haven't noticed it. The last two I felt really. I felt embarrassment and I felt really sad for you.
Wow, okay. I'm sad about that, but I understand if that's what you thought.
I didn't understand what you just said then.
Sorry, if you said you felt sadness and embarrassment for me, I said I'm sad about that.
Okay, I mean, you didn't make me feel that way. It's just that's what I got from speaking to you.
Okay.
I don't really know what to say, but I think you know that you're drinking too much.
On a Monday, sure.
On any day.
Yeah, I know.
So what are you going to do about it? Because you're a good person.
And
getting drunk isn't going to make a
thank
shitty... Getting drunk isn't going to make a shitty workplace any better, is it?
No, it's not.
It'll just
You're
depress.
right. You're
It'll
quite
depress
right.
you more, you know.
I know. Thank you.
Also, you can think a bit more clearly when you're not drunk. It just prolongs. It just prolongs it. Do you know what I mean? Just prolongs it. It's a distraction, but it's not sorting it out.
No, I know. Thank you. I do thank you. You both give me some good stuff.
You're a really good person, Naomi, and sometimes we find ourselves in jobs that are shit and horrible, and sometimes it's easy to escape, and sometimes it's not easy to escape. But you deserve you deserve better than to be as drunk as you are at 5 minutes to 11 on a Monday night. You deserve better.
Yeah, you're right. Thank you.
Okay. We had this before. We should put the phone down. I don't think we should listen to that as a private conversation. Paper Flowers, point is take your point, but I strongly disagree. That there was. I think you're wrong. Well, I know you're wrong, but you're entitled to your opinion. But you're wrong. So, I'm guessing you haven't been listening to us you haven't listened to us for a period of time, and regular listeners will know how we work and stuff.
Yeah.
So your point is taken, but you are wrong. You are wrong. Right. Hang on a minute. We've got to do right. Let's do that. We're going to do the duvet in a second, but before that. Katherine, talk to me about 34sp.com, please. These are our amazing sponsors. We could not do the show without these sponsors.
Web hosting, 34sp.com. They are an ethical company. They treat their staff right, and they will treat you right as a customer as well. TLNA is the code you can use for 3 months free if you want to try them out. And what you pay is what's on their website, no hidden costs. So if you want to try them out for that 3 months and then you decide to walk away, that's the end of the story. But we're pretty convinced that you'll be thrilled to bits with what they can offer. They won't make the website for you. They give you all the tools.
Got a competition. We're giving away 3 years free web hosting
doing
this
that
week.
too.
This week. We'll start it tomorrow. We're giving away 3 years free web hosting with them.
Yeah.
For 34sp.com. So
basically,
yes.
you know, a lot of us have been at home and had time to think about what we want to do with our careers, etc. Maybe you've got a side hustle you want to turn into your main hustle. Websites are necessary. 34sp.com could help you out with that.
Remind us tomorrow. We'll do a competition. 3 years free web hosting with 34sp.com. Poseidon Safety Management. Devon and Cornwall is a whole lot safer. Thanks to Nick and his team, including Zeus, the sexy dog, and everybody else that works on the team. Nick was a little bit lost at school, didn't really know what he was doing or where he was going, and then suddenly thought, I know, let's try and make the two counties better, and not just safer in terms of kind of crime management and stuff like that. Also, you know, they know kind of the local homeless people and will talk to them, which a lot of people don't. I always, if I got time, I'll have a chat, sit and have a chat with a homeless person. I told you about when I was sitting and chatting with one once, and the police came. He said, "Oh, you should probably go. The police to come in." I said, "I'll stay here if you want. If it'll make it easy." He said, "No, they're going to have a go at me." And I watched. It was horrible, horrible. Anyway, Poseidon don't do that. They make the community safer. They did free patrols for a local school that got broken into, a local pub and a local nursery that got broken into. So excellent stuff. And I can see people already getting horny for the 3 years free web hosting.
So you should.
Gregorian Emerson will do that over this week. Gregorian Emerson Family Law Solicitors, gelaw.co.uk. If you're getting divorced, it sucks, man. But they will make it slightly, well, it's less impersonal. I got divorced, and the divorce lawyer was great, but it was a very impersonal, very cold, very, very cold. And Richard isn't like that. He's a really nice, approachable. I mean, he's a lunatic, but he's a good lunatic. Speaking of lunatics, if you are one, jokes. Abbey Care Group. This is a great, so excited to have Abbey Care Group on board with us. Thank you. They are specialist addictions recovery clinics. Did I say that right?
In the end, yeah.
I got there eventually. They got clinics in Glasgow and Gloucester. They've been established for over 15 years. If you mention that you heard about it on TLNA, you get 25% off. It's expensive, right? Because these private treatment centres are expensive, but it's quite often paid for by a company. Your boss, your company, quite possibly got like an insurance thing, or if you've got private health insurance, or if you're independently wealthy. But it's certainly worth getting in touch and having a chat with them. And this stuff works. I didn't go to a clinic. I got clean in the rooms, and as you know, I'm struggling a little bit at the moment, and if I continue to struggle, I have absolutely I'm going there. I've spoken to Paul about this. I've said, look, let me just see how we get on the next few weeks. But if it becomes an issue, I'm going there for 2 weeks, man, and I have absolutely no problem in telling you that is my intention. Go and have a look at their website. It is abbeycare.co.uk. The sites are beautiful, peaceful place to get clean. And I've checked out the recovery programs because if it didn't include any of the step stuff in there, I would have said no. Yeah. And I remember saying to Kath, I don't know if we can do this. And she said, well, have a look at the website, and we can. And it does. They will introduce you to 12-step meetings and stuff like that. And I think that they are great and well worth checking out. So thank you. That's abbeycare.co.uk. And I know that addiction and alcohol and sex issues and gambling and all that stuff is on the rise at the moment. If you want to advertise with us, latenightalternative@gmail.com. I think maybe we've got a space coming up maybe next week or the week after. I can't remember.
I have to have a look at our book.
I have to have a little look at the book. We've got a space coming up soon, but we've not got many. We'll never have more than 4. We'll never have more than 4 sponsors at a time. We may even go down to 3. We'll see how it goes. So if you want to, and listen, that last company, it's a big company. But we've had one-man bands on. We had Harsh on, who's a one-man band. He's an accountant and does it on his own. It really isn't that expensive.
He got quite a few jobs out of it, didn't he?
I believe so. It's the low hundreds to advertise with us. You can advertise with us a week or a month, and we'll do a discount for a month. And send us an email, and we'll have a chat. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. We missed a phone call.
How's it going?
It's sometimes Strident James.
Oh, well, how am I going to shake this Strident reputation that I've got? Because listen, right, I'm right. Listen, I've been sending you some pictures on Skype for you to have a look at. I don't know if you saw it. You rang me back, but I don't think we've communicated on Skype before, so I don't think.
What pictures have you sent us?
Me. There's one of you, and there's one of Kath.
What, under this? Where? Of what?
On TLNA. Is it TLNA?
Yeah, but what name have you been using?
Oh, I don't know. It's James Hoss.
Oh,
we just blocked you.
Yeah, we tried to phone you back right at the beginning.
Who was that picture of? Who's the avatar of?
Oh, that's you.
Jesus Christ. Right, well, we blocked you. I've got to try and unblock you now. Because I thought it was one of our racists.
Oh, no. I'm actually, I don't mean I'm not a racist, but I'm actually Bangladeshi Irish, so I don't know why that's relevant.
Billie Eilish?
Bangladeshi Irish.
No, so I don't know if that disqualifies me as being a racist, but it's certainly a factor, I think.
Okay, right. Well, I've unbanned you, and we haven't got any pictures from you.
Not one.
It says,
right,
hey, are you guys...
then.
Wednesday, it says, hey, are you guys live tonight?
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
Great. I've just sent you another one now, so hopefully that one will go through.
It hasn't come through.
Oh, the little circle's turning. It's coming through now if you be patient.
Oh, there's the stridency that we hear so...
No, can I just say, though, just seriously, guys, that call you had with that lady was so... just the way you handled it was so good, especially you, Ian, and Kath, you balance each other well for them calls, and it was really nice to see you calling about and being really polite and loving about it. Honestly, man, it really touched me, that call.
I'll touch you in a minute with my fist in your nose.
Wow.
There is no picture.
It's loading.
What you got? You're on 56k dial. Are you on Prestel or something? You got an acoustic coupler? Acoustic coupler.
Oh, dear,
I wrote my latest Retro Gamer article pieces about acoustic couplers. Do you know what they are?
No, are they those ones with the phones?
Yeah. You got to lock the phone in, the acoustic coupler. Still no picture.
Describe it to us. Let's
It's
imagine
coming.
it.
Yeah, have you heard of Face App? Oh, I think the one of Cass is coming through. I don't.
Oh God!
You could be in a lot of trouble, James. I hope you're feeling brave.
Hey, brave, strident. Let's have another adjective.
Twattish.
Unable to work Skype.
Come on now. Yes, that's one. I don't use all this stuff. I don't use social media. I'm 30 years old. Do you know what I mean? I'm past all this.
So I've just sent you a message, right?
I've not had it.
A week.
I was in work when you called, you see.
Wow.
Okay. Well, nothing's
Right.
happening.
Anyway, while we're waiting on that, I just actually wanted to talk to you about something.
Here we go. Oh,
it might be a bit different from.
God, that looks like my grandma.
That looks like the president from Battlestar Galactica.
But you said that looks like old me.
She is fit,
Yeah, but that
man.
looks like her in about
I've got
25 years.
one.
Look at those eyes.
Well. Oh,
I like talking about.
That's a good
There's
one.
one coming now as well of. It was originally Ian and Kat, but I changed it using this app.
Hang on.
And
Why are we
it
seeing? What's
looks
this?
like-
Shut up. What is this video of?
Oh, here's another one.
What's this video of a cat
Oh,
we're about
that's
to see?
That was an accident. My dad sent me that. He's obsessed with his cat at the minute.
Look at us. Look.
It just made the mix for some reason.
This looks like what's that film? Harold and Maude. You seen that? It's this old guy, this old woman, and this young guy, and they meet. They get turned on going to funerals, and they have an affair. It's
Well,
Harold and Maude.
I imagine that being your son taking over the show, and then by then, because Kath's aged in that picture as well.
it just
If
looks
you
a bit,
know.
yeah.
She's Asian in that picture.
Not quite age. Oh, there's a good one, Kath. Might like.
So I don't need to watch
I'm
this
having a
video
lot
of this
fun
cat.
No, don't watch that. My dad's just sending me cat videos every day. I don't even like cat.
Is that your dad's cat?
Trixie. Who's Trixie?
Yeah, my dad's cat.
Why is he breathing so
I
heavily and
got
playing
him,
playing How Deep Is Your Love? Listen, shush.
My dad is a dude. I'll tell you that for one.
He needs to get a Hoover.
She's beautiful, Trixie.
Yeah, I got him a few weeks ago, and then I said, "Oh, I've got a cat for you here, Dad." And he goes, "Oh, I don't know if I want it." I said, "Well, you've got to, because I'm not having it at my flat. It's a cat." So he got it, and then he's been looking after it. He did leave the window open, and it went missing. And it was like, I think it's about 9 week old at this point. And he lives in an area with a lot of foxes, so he was out with his torch, and he found it. And then he sends me videos every day, which is
great story. Great
what he
anecdote.
does. Bless him. He's my dad, though, isn't he?
Yeah, I don't know. Is he? Have you got proof of that?
Oh. Sorry, I just assumed that we're on such good terms. I just assumed that you know these things, that you know my dad. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know your dad. Well, it's we've certainly talked. So thank you.
Right, bless you. Keep doing what you're doing, and right.
Okay, whatever. 0203 286.
I don't think I want to if I'm going to end up like that.
0203 286 6370 is the phone. Someone in the chat said, "Can I phone?" Yes. That's what the phone number's there for. You can phone about absolutely anything you want. At some point, I want to get my computer hooked up again, my laptop hooked up, so that I can play. I've got all of these.
That's old news. I'm not in a bedroom. Doorbells.
I've got all of these.
Stetson.
Yeah.
All ready to go, but I cannot remember what system I used to get it connected to the thing, and I tried it and it sounded absolutely awful. Jesus Christ.
Jeez. You look like the Marquis of Bath.
That's he's a dirty bastard, isn't he? He is a dirty old bastard.
Well, he's dead now.
Is he?
Yeah.
Shagging. Or was it lions?
Both.
There we go. We look like Richard and Judy.
Oh God, which one's which?
We won shed loads of awards that night. Yeah. Shed loads, and we can't get a job in the radio industry.
Months later, out in our ear.
Can't get a job. literally 2 months. March, April, May, 3 months, 2.5 months. Let's say 10 weeks after that picture was taken. Lost my job.
I suspect that prolonged it a little bit while it all calmed down. People stopped saying how brilliant we were in papers.
I'll tell you something.
Oh,
hang on.
They let us be in the Radio Times and then they got rid of us.
I'll tell you something. Denny Morris, you're a cowardly little shit stain. I tell you why, right? There's 3 bosses there, and they let me go. That's the way it goes, okay? It's gutting, it doesn't make any sense, and they're idiots for doing it. But there was Liam. So there's Denny who's the lowest boss. There was Liam, and there was Scott, right? And you lose a gig like that, this is what you do. I emailed all of them and said, thank you so much. I said, I'm really sad that I'm going, but thank you so much for the opportunity. I've had a great 4 years. Classy move.
Mm-hmm.
Classy move. Liam and Scott both got in touch with me saying, thanks, Ian, appreciate that. Best of luck. Denny, not a thing. The boss I had the most contact with, not a thing. You coward. That's cowardly. Cowardly. By the way, I'm still waiting to hear from my 2 bosses at BBC Three Counties for letting me go. But that's a cowardly thing to do. That's a cowardly thing. Look what happened to me as a direct result of that. Anyway. 0203 286 6370. Ian, ever done a night in the cells? No, I haven't. I'd love to. It's one of my great ambitions is to be arrested. Not for being a nonce or anything. I'm not. I'm not saying I want to get away with that because I'm not.
Let's move away from that.
Okay. Or a child murderer.
Wow, again.
But I would like it to be, who's that old lady who still has sex? Fonda. I would like it to, Jane Fonda's always getting arrested for
for being
a whatever.
Protester.
I would like to get arrested for doing something right. I would like to get arrested
for being too good.
For doing something right. And I would like it filmed. And I would like it to be on the news. So there's a point to it. Because if no one sees it...
You want to be a hero.
No one sees it. It doesn't exist.
And then what's the point?
And what's the point of it? You've got to have a point. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Tonight is the night of truths. I've already told one of my bosses that they were a dick. I've already said I'd like to go to prison.
And what he wouldn't go for and what he would go for. Just to recap.
Have you thought about throwing an egg at a politician? No. Go on the Extinction Rebellion protests? No. Would you shout about a succulent Chinese meal? Yes. I'm thinking about a Batman outfit and handcuff. Okay. You do that. HS2 Rebellion? No. Lob a milkshake? No, that's assault. A salty caramel milkshake. I wouldn't do an assault. I wouldn't do an assault unless the Nazis perfect their time machine from 1942 and Hitler turns up in my back garden. Then I would do an assault on Hitler.
Right.
I would do an assault.
But that'd be more. That'd be more karate based, wouldn't it?
I would like to do an assault on Hitler.
Yeah.
Please.
Karate.
So, if you've got any suggestions of what I can go to prison for a night, I don't want to do a sentence. I just want to be put in the cell overnight.
Made an example of.
I want to calm down, son.
Can we stop suggesting crimes in the chat, please? Because
A great piece of free software that cuts out the glitchy Elgato is Jingle Palette. Okay, I don't know why you've said that sentence to me. I was thinking of treating myself, because as you know, I'm really flush with money at the moment. Thinking of treating myself to a nice laptop, not lap dance, because this is a piece of crap. This is a piece.
You got to get off this. You got to get off this trap.
I was the first one. I was the first one off the trapple. But so I don't. All I use that for is you know we used to get you don't get this thing right, and it wouldn't be quite open up. It'd have like a tiny little. What's that? Oh, it's my word processor. You can have a word processor.
I had one for my university.
And you have like a tiny little screen.
It was basically an electric typewriter with a little digital screen. Yeah.
But I want to get a lappy that I can stream from. And that I can connect to my old consoles out there, so I can stream Sega Saturn.
Sweet.
Dreamcast. By the way, I wrote two retro gamer articles in a morning the other day. One of them is about an acoustic coupler, and one of them I named my 3 favourite retro gaming streamers on Twitch. They are Retro Faith Knuckles, Black Mario, and Mr. Zadok. Like Mr. Zadok.
I am not familiar with Zadok.
Mr. Zadok. He only ever has about one person watching him. I love it. So I wrote about that. But what was I saying? I want to be arrested. I want to get a laptop to connect to my old consoles, so that I can stream them in there. And just play Sega Saturn and Daytona USA and play it on there.
Sega what now?
Sega Saturn. And Dreamcast and GameCube. So that is...
Wait.
Why?
No.
Oh. Go on.
Wait.
How much something weighs?
Yeah!
There we go.
I think it's the intonation. I think there's probably something in that, you know.
It probably is, actually.
She was right.
Probably is. I'm going to pause this up.
I'm really enjoying this footstool. Thank you very much for providing it.
I've bucketed this up now. I've bucketed. Anyway, so I want to connect... I've forgotten how to connect the computer to this mixer, which is a crock of shit. So maybe I'm going to do that tomorrow. Ian, how do you get output from consoles to the laptop? You use an Elgato. That's what you do. So if anybody wants to buy me a really expensive laptop, I know the one, it's 1,300 quid. That'd be great. Thanks very much indeed. How am I finding the Oculus Quest 2? I haven't opened it yet. That's how cool I am. 0203 286.
You know what Elgato means?
6370. Yes, of course I do. It means the chief pudding. Is there anything more unpleasant than Black Forest Gatto?
I quite like Black Forest Gatto.
Too cherry.
You know,
cherry.
You know it's a family party when there is a Black Forest Gatto involved. Or a Viennetta.
Go on, what does Elgato mean?
The cat.
The cat. Cat. Very apt.
Yeah.
Very apt. Very apt. Very apt. Oh. Hello.
Dungeon.
Hello. Very apt. Hello. Hello.
Oh.
Hello. 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 Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. I'm the Wankatron 2000.
I knew it was going there.
Would you like me to bring you off, sir? How would you like it today, sir? Would you like it hard and fast? Or would you like a leisurely wank, sir? I'm wearing my leather glove today, sir. Would you like me to remove it? Would you like cold steel or leather gloves, sir?
Oof.
And on the other hand, sir, I've affixed the butt plug attachment that comes with my module pack too, sir. Would you like me to insert, sir? Certainly, sir. And I am beginning pleasuring you now, sir. Pleasurement over, sir. I will send in the
clean-up team.
I will send in the Spaffotron 2000 to clean up the mess.
I miss Tomorrow's World.
Very sexy future. Very sexy future.
Deary
if we
me.
can just get through this COVID thing. Hello, Lisa.
Hello.
What you got? What's happening tonight?
Not much.
Yeah, tell me about it, man. The vibe is not strong with this one. I've had a shit haircut. The vibe is not strong with this one. And look at those elbows.
Yep.
I'll show you my glasses. Let me get my glasses.
This is what we've all been waiting for.
I bet Big Boy's going to be sat there.
Sure. He's peeping.
Go and have a look. This is progress. Look at him.
Oh. He's just sitting on the mat watching and listening. Get your specs. I'm telling you, within the next 2 weeks, Big Boy will be on this desk.
How will I know? These are my... It says readers.
Get ready now for... If you thought the Tomorrow's World edition there was erotic, check this out. Look at it.
What is going to...
Hi, Pat. What's going on here now? What's happening here? Oh, God. Yeah, all right. Okay, you're going to get the full performance. What's with the cat?
Hi, sorry. This is my first day here. I think this is my chair. Sorry, everyone. Sorry, guys. Sorry. And this is when the hat comes off. Everyone goes, oh, sorry, guys. Sorry, I'm so sorry.
Dreamweaver.
Sorry, guys. My first day here. Or this
is another scenario.
This is it. They're all covered. All the bases are covered.
Yeah. Oh no.
All the bases are covered.
What's the thought behind this one? Gosh, he's gone to the hat box. Oh my God.
Hello, class. I'm afraid Mrs. Jones is dead. I'm your new lecturer. Okay, let's get started. How do you feel inside your womb as a woman?
Shriveled.
That's something as a man I could never understand, but I'd like to. Over drinks?
I don't think that'd be appropriate, sir.
Nope. There we go. She called me sir. We're in.
Gosh.
Yes. I forgot Lisa was there. Look, that's totally inappropriate.
Right in front of Lisa. Yep. All that.
Hello, Lisa. How can we help you?
Just wondered, what was the last book you read?
I am reading a book by an arrogant psychoanalyst called Love's Executioner, where he details 10 psychoanalytical things that he's done, and it's really interesting, but he's a bit of a dick. That's the book I'm reading, and before that, I think I probably read a book about the Beatles. Katherine.
David Sedaris. I'm still reading that one.
David Sedaris.
Me Talk Pretty someday.
David Sedaris.
I like him. He's funny.
What book? What's the last book you read, please, Lisa?
I'm currently reading the book to one of my favourite films, The Fault in Our Stars.
Oh.
There we go. You see, there we go. The reading. Get out of the way, cat. Reading is good. I'm making more time for it. I'm making more time for reading, as I believe it is a gift from the baby Jesus himself. Without Jesus, we wouldn't have words, and that's just a fact. Whether you're a Christian or not, that is a fact that you cannot argue with. Lisa, thank you so much for that. 0203 286 6370. Please, can we find out how to do a friggin' bloody duvet?
Oh, yeah.
To start...
Rolling stuff.
Lay your... Wasn't he the lead singer in the Fine Young Cannibals? Oh, by the way, please, this is our job, right? So you've got to, like, subscribe and shit. Otherwise...
Don't shit.
Otherwise, we're screwed. Please subscribe. Please subscribe. Please. Please subscribe, guys.
Ow.
Please subscribe, guys. To start, lay your empty... Ryan, great. You're calling tomorrow night. That's fantastic. Stop banging on about it. So either call now or call tomorrow.
Or don't.
Or don't. But stop banging on about it. Because it's unhelpful. It's unhelpful. In the chat, I'm going to call tomorrow. Okay.
Or maybe you're handling this wrong. Maybe what I should do is write it in the book.
Yeah.
Let me just write it in the book that Ryan's calling.
Tomorrow.
I don't need to know times, Ryan, but let me just write you in.
Oh, am I muted when zoomed? Okay, good. All right. Well, then, hang on. Okay. Please subscribe. My mum's got COVID. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number.
When is he going to phone again? Tomorrow?
Yes.
Let me just check.
Okay.
I've penciled that in.
To start, lay your empty duvet cover flat on the bed. Well, already this is taking longer. The worst thing about duvet covers is the buttons. When did we get buttons?
Also, I took the buttons inward so that they're neat and they're... But some people just...
Oh, I
button
can't
them
give
up.
us fudge about that. Just button it up.
I hate it when you realise you've got the buttons up the wrong end.
Never do
And
it.
it's
I
the
never do
night.
it. With you and Jalford, the buttons always misalign. No, they don't. But I do lose buttons. To start, lay your empty duvet. This should take less than 60 seconds. To start, lay your
Reading
empty
this out or
duvet cover flat on the bed. Place your duvet on top and roll it up towards the opening of the duvet cover, which is still flat on the bed, until you have a cylinder shape. Bollocks. This cannot work with a double duvet. A king size. Lando Stew gifted 5 subs.
Thank you, Lando Stew.
Mr. Robus, thank you for the gift of a sub. Thank you. I have a super king size bed.
Boasting.
I've shown you my bed because my bed is one of the luxuries in life I like is a big bed. A big bed and a big bath. I'm a big guy.
You're a big man.
Big beds, big bath, and I got a big bed. This would not work with my duvet cover. My duvet. It's too big. You can't roll it. Also, it's all the
I know it's too soon to discuss her, but you remember Diana, Princess of Wales' wedding dress?
Yeah, I do.
That's basically his duvet. That's how big it is.
I would love to sniff that dress. Would love to sniff. I would love, if it is at all possible, I would love to sniff Lady Diana Spencer's wedding dress.
Too soon.
I'm really tempted to ban you, Ryan. Did we just talk about pizza?
No.
Everyone loves pizza.
It's not up for debate. Shush.
Why would you say that? I think I'm going to ban you. I'm tempted to ban. You can then appeal. Oh, should we show them the titles?
Yes.
Where did I save it?
Yes.
We got some. Jeff Popazy did some great.
I've got 3.
No, that's
I've got 3 already lined up for Friday's session, Judgment Day, and there'll be more before. I reckon this could be a 10. This could be a 10 plea Friday.
Where is it? Hang on a minute. This is great. Judgment Day. Here we go. So I need to download that.
This is what we do on Friday. If you get banned, you can appeal.
All right. Hang on.
The unban request facility is open to you.
Jeff is a genius, man. You guys should go and blow this guy. Look at this. Look at this.
All rise for Judge Boyle's Judgment Day.
Ladies and gentlemen, the court is now in session.
My youngest thought your eyes were hilarious. Isn't that great, man? Isn't that great? Thank you, Jeff. Pop easy. We got a phone call. Uh-oh. Hello?
Hi.
Hey, Naomi.
Hi. Hi. Sorry for being weird, but I didn't say that. It's a good thing to be helped from this.
Okay.
You're talking to the stream again.
Turn the stream off, please, Naomi. Otherwise, we can't do this, I'm afraid.
Oh, we can do this. If you ask me a question, I'll do this.
Well, I don't know what you've called in for.
To look for the thing going forward was like,
Listen, I'm going to let you go because
Okay.
you are... I'm worried about you, Naomi, and you are more
Very
drunk...
worried.
Well, I am, because you're a good person and I'm a good person, and good people worry about good people that are in pain. You sound even more wasted than you did 45 minutes ago.
Oh, okay, yeah, I'll be.
I can't understand what you're saying. There you go. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Right, please, right. Place your duvet on top. Right, lay your empty duvet cover flat on the bed. Place your duvet on top and roll it. All of the joy has gone from this. Roll it
Just
up.
get it in.
Towards the place the rolled up duvet into the opening of the cover, which may be easiest to do one side at a time. Once it's inside, grab the two corners closest to you and put them inside the corners of the duvet at the same end. Then hold the corners from the outside, give it a vigorous shake, and the duvet should unroll.
What?
That's bollocks.
What a load of balls.
My way is better.
That's a lot more prep than just turning your thing inside out.
Star Chaser says, I saw some Michael Palin show tonight. He was in Vietnam, and these doctors, I've put those inverted commas in because you're going to hear the rest of this, were doing weird surgery, digging stuff out of bodies but leaving no marks, blood everywhere. Mind utterly blown, whatever that voodoo is.
It's bullshit. It's what it is.
It's just like a
they've got it
card
in their
trick.
hands and they go, ah.
It's a card trick. It's a card trick. That's all it is. It's just like you know. I can't. It's just this. It's just this. You just go. Right, you got that. You got one of those, and then you're just gonna. There's another one of those. That's all it is.
Well, I'm glad you got that out. That was hurting.
It's a silly old magic trick.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. I've got to do some of these. Yes. It's past and we haven't done any of this. We haven't done any of the show that we were planning. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number. Ryan is totally trolling us. I watched a video once about folding blankets. He's trolling us. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, Ryan, go and have a little think about your behaviour. Have a little think. Okay, so have a little think. And enjoy. 0203 286 6370 if you're calling from the UK. You can Skype us. TLNA. From anywhere in the world. You can use video if you want. You don't have to use video if you don't want. It's all good. Whatever. Who cares? Who cares? Boyley, what have you got?
All right, here we go. Ghost Hunter, horrified that Poundland is selling Ouija boards for Halloween.
I got 2 Ouija boards in this house.
You didn't get them from Poundland, mind. Paranormal investigator has spoken of his horror at Ouija boards being sold in Poundland for Halloween. Paul Masters, and I'm not trying to be posh here, he's got his masters with an R.
Masters.
Member of True Paranormal Events UK, said he was gobsmacked that such an item was on the shelves, claiming they can release deadly demons if not handled by trained mediums. He said,
experts say you're conducting seances all wrong. Follow our 60-second method to guarantee to get the dead spirits talking to you.
It's called the roll and ram. He said Ouija boards are most certainly not a toy and should not be available for kids to buy in pound shops for Halloween.
It's Waddington's, the toy brand that own Ouija boards.
Never mind adults that are not trained in how to use them. It doesn't matter if they're plastic or wood. If the planchette spells the word Zeus...
What the hell?
It is a demon trying to come through, and you should not even say the name. Oh, sorry. Never mind continuing to communicate with it. So no one had heard that before, and now you've just given the kids something to play. All hell could break loose if the demon attached itself to anyone and followed them around. Nasty spirits can scratch and attack people and should not be messed with, as people could get seriously hurt. I've seen Most Haunted, and I know that they like to throw spoons. So I was gobsmacked when I saw that Poundland was selling these Ouija boards and was profoundly shocked and just fuming, really. The paranormal investigator said many people in his field, gosh, he's got a field, are angry about it, especially because of the heightened risk on Halloween, when, of course, we know that the veil between good and evil is thinner.
It's a quid.
Yeah. Poundland said the product is only available for over 18s, but Paul from Hull said he didn't see any age limit on the product. Members of the paranormal community have said the boards destroy people's lives and have even claimed that the more sinister ones can lead to suicides.
We'll do it on Friday.
Paul said, "We won't even touch Ouija boards. We only have mediums to do that who
Pussy.
are trained.
He's a pussy.
And they are too dangerous and you don't know what it will entail using them. We only use glass work to communicate with the spirits in that way. Everyone in the paranormal spirit field is angered. Everyone.
We'll do it on Friday.
The risks of untrained people using Ouija boards is unimaginable, so it's ludicrous that Poundland are selling them off. On Halloween night..." Oh, he's actually going to say it. "On Halloween night, the veil into the spirit world is very thin, and people are buying these Ouija boards just for Halloween, so I dread to think what will happen when these boards get in the wrong hands."
It's going to be crazy.
Poundland said it's going to be... we think we've got trouble with COVID. It's going to be COVID and demons next week. Poundland said that the spirit boards are only marketed to adults and have already sold out because of their popularity. A spokesman for Poundland said, while the spirit boards were marked for adults and were blocked from being sold to children at tills, they were part of our extensive Halloween decor range this year in only around 90 of our 800 plus stores. In any event,
you said 800.
I know. In any event, they've now just about vanished. Very clumsily written spokesman for Poundland. But thank you very much indeed for filling that time.
Hello, spooky caller. Welcome to our Halloween week of fun.
Woo!
Hello, darling. How are you speaking to me? Am I getting through okay?
Yes, you're getting through just about.
Oh, delightful.
How may we help you?
I'm just wondering if I can get through to the lovely hosts to speak with a couple of things.
You're talking to them. What do you think this is? A professional outfit you're on now?
Oh, that's gorgeous. No, I'm just wondering what you think of The Witches. The actual movies came out, the new. So I'm wondering if what you think of the Roald Dahl actual ending and how it's been portrayed.
Well, don't tell us the ending, because I haven't seen it.
Okay.
Well, the film's only just come out, hasn't it?
Well, it did come out, and I think it was the early 90s.
No. The film. Oh, you're going to get a slap, sunshine. The film has only just come out.
Mm-hmm. Well, there was like a wee redo. I won't actually speak of what.
Oh, I don't like you. 0203 286 6370, unless you're a bell end. I didn't like him.
What?
I didn't like him.
I can't tell you what I feel about a film that I haven't seen.
It's only just come out. Yes, I know there was a film originally ages ago, but there's a new film that's come out, and I've not seen it. I've not seen either. And we saw a trailer for it the other day because they're not releasing it at the cinema. You can rent it at home. And my youngest said, "Oh, can we watch that?" And I was like, "Yeah, of course we can. We'll get it next time you're over. We'll rent it." Well, we're gonna watch it. I didn't like his attitude.
There was something funny, wasn't there?
Maybe
Something
he
funny
was
going
just
on.
trying to be amusing and stuff, but it didn't work. Oh well. 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Beardsworth said, "This show feels weird tonight. Lots of strange callers." Yeah, that's the way I like it.
Welcome to TLNA.
That is the way I like it. Someone said about how do you subscribe? This is our job, so please subscribe. This is how we feed our kids and how we pay our mortgages. If you have Amazon Prime, you can link your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, and then you can subscribe to us. Doesn't cost you a penny. We get £5 that we split down the middle. It's £5 you could never spend. You don't get access to. It doesn't really exist. It kind of comes out of your Amazon Prime fee, and we get it. So thank you. If you haven't got Amazon Prime, you can subscribe. There are 3 different tiers. Oh, like the COVIDs, but more fun than the COVIDs. There's tier 1, tier 2, tier 3. Tier 1, support, great, love it. Tier 2, we haven't really got anything to give you yet. Maybe we should think of something. If you sign up for tier 3, then you will be invited to an exclusive production meeting with me and Katherine on Zoom one afternoon once a month. And we've done 2 of these. They're both on YouTube if you want to go and have a look. They're a lot of fun. And we guarantee that we will take on board at least one suggestion from all of the suggestions that are made. This is our job. We know times are tough, though. If you can't afford anything, that's fine. Enjoy the show for free. 2 other ways, quickly. You can chuck bits at us. 100 bits is very roughly £1, and again, we split everything. Or if you go to paypal.me/Iain Lee, and we'll put that in the chat, www.paypal.me/Iain Lee, then you can make a donation there. And again, the money gets split 50-50 between me and Katherine. This is our job. And, but times are tough. And if you can't afford it, that's
it's all
cool.
Groovy.
Keep coming back. Tier 2 could get my drawings of you until they upgrade to tier 3. We'd never put that on anybody, Steve. We should come up with something for the tier 2s. 0203 286 6370. Oh, one final thing. There is a podcast, a daily podcast. It's on Acast, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. If you type in The Late Night Alternative, there's a couple might come up. You want this one, not the Talk Radio one. You want this one. And if you subscribe to that, even if you don't listen to it, if you subscribe, we get like a few pennies for every download that we get. So
tomorrow's is a full show, and I'm contemplating doing a full show the day after. Because we had Imani on the Friday. It was a really good show.
Namaste.
So you get the full That Silly Quiz thing we do from the Thursday before last, and then the Imani one. I think
Sharon, thank you for the sub.
A full ep, don't you reckon? We do that.
What you're saying is you can't be bothered to edit.
No, I'm just saying it was good, and also we've not done anything for a week. I feel like we owe them a little bit more.
Let's do it. You can phone in about absolutely anything you want, anytime you want. If you're in the UK and you just want to use the phone, it's 0203 286 6370. It's not like a premium rate. It's like a normal number. So if you've got minutes, it will be included in your minutes. Or you can Skype TLNA if you would so wish. Good evening, caller.
Hi, Ian. You right?
Yeah. What can we do for you?
I am absolutely cashing myself. It's the
God,
first time I've ever called you.
I would ring the bells, but I forgot to find out where the bells are. The bells are somewhere.
They're on the windowsill.
Okay.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Consider yourself dung. Dinged.
Thank you. I just wanted to, honestly, I've listened to you for years and years. We all have. My family have, basically. And I just thought I'd phone you tonight. Do you remember your Brighton gig when it all went shit-shaped for you?
You weren't that guy, were you?
No, I was not that guy. Oh, my God, no. I was not him.
Yeah, that was...
that was awful.
That was an experience. Luckily, it was recorded in a format that we can't access unless we listen to it on that recording device. We can't convert it. So it will never be heard by anyone. Maybe we'll do it as like a bonus show or something, but I'm not sure. It was an unpleasant
I don't want to
evening.
listen to it to edit it. It was so toxic.
It was that guy was an arsehole.
I just cannot believe that guy. He just ruined the whole evening, didn't he?
Yeah.
It was but what a unique experience. But honestly,
there's that as well. It was a unique experience as well.
Yeah, very.
But I just wanted to thank you both, really, because I got you to sign a book for my sister.
Oh,
and then, do you remember?
I do remember that, actually. Yeah. I can't remember her name, but I do remember signing that.
No. Well, the thing that amazed me was that Katherine remembered her name. I tweeted her the next because I'd had a few to drink, and I was embarrassed about that myself because I said to you, Ian, we was walking up them stairs into the hall, and you two were there, and I was so scared that you two were there, and I said, "Oh, I've got to go and get a proper drink, but I know you struggle with drink yourself," and I thought, "Oh my God, what have I said?"
I don't mind that, Pete. I don't mind.
Oh, I know,
but bless you for considering that. Bless you for considering that. How's things going for you, man?
Pardon?
How are things going for you with all this weirdness?
Oh no! Oh, everything's brilliant. Thank you.
Good.
Yeah, and my sister's really good now as well. And I sent a text, a Twitter. I don't tweet or I don't phone or anything like that. But I sent a tweet the next day to Katherine and yourself, and I was blown away that Katherine even remembered her name. It was Lindsay, who she wrote in the book for, and she's totally fine now and everything's brilliant. So I just wanted to thank you guys for caring, really, I suppose.
Well,
sorry if I sound weird, but I'm just absolutely shit in it.
You don't sound as weird as most of the people we've had tonight. There's no point in doing it. There's no point in. I read a book about Barry Manilow, and the closing theory by the author was he hates his audience because he wanted to be a jazz musician, and he ended up having huge success with these bland, inverted commas, kind of pop hits, and that's not what he likes, and he really resents
the fact
his
that they
fans.
like it.
Yeah. And that made me so sad. That made me so sad to for both him and the fans. And I don't think, maybe if we were making the millions that Barry is, then perhaps we could. But there's no point in doing it if you're not, we don't care about it.
No, true.
Hey, nice one, man. Well, I'm glad everyone is well and safe.
Yeah, and it was just brilliant for you guys. And thank you so much for... It's brilliant, this Twitch thing, isn't it?
It's all right. It's getting there. I'm still not quite sure what it is, but it's getting there.
No,
it's getting there.
No, yeah, it's definitely getting there.
Nice one, man.
It's brilliant.
Thank you.
Thank
you.
Well
done for calling. Nice to talk to you. Take care.
Bye now.
See ya.
Bye. There we go. This Twitch thing is good. And we had a very nice meeting with Twitch, who said they love it and they're really thrilled with the numbers and stuff. I don't quite know what it is yet, and I must admit I did enjoy that week off, and I felt very apprehensive about coming back, and I found out my mum's got COVID today, so it's I'm 8 days back from drugs, so everything's up in the air a little bit, isn't it? 0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. Here we go. This is what it's all about. A woman has been arrested for allegedly trying to cut off her ex-boyfriend's testicles in an apparent jealous rage. Or is it France, isn't it, where you're allowed to murder your partner?
Well, I'm not sure.
Crime de passion, they call it.
Crime de passion. But I don't know whether that's true anymore.
Try it.
I haven't got a French lover.
Me think I'd never mention a French lover. Me think
I would need one, wouldn't I, to chop his balls off?
Me think le madame do protesteth too mucheth.
No, I had a couple of French boyfriends in my early teens, like French exchange. But no, nothing where there would be any testicles involved, I'm afraid. I'm glad.
Would you kill him?
Well, either of those? Nah. One of them, it was quite bad. He was really sweet and everything, but I discovered too late that he was a little bit smelly, and then I just really wanted him to go back to France. But I didn't have the balls on this occasion to dump him.
The man was stabbed several times in the incident, receiving wounds to his head and cheek. Well, that's not as well as his groin.
Does she know? I was going to say, does she know where it...
He was rushed to hospital in Mallorca. Is that Mallorca?
Yeah, Mallorca, Spain.
Yeah, Spain.
Mm-hmm.
For urgent treatment, according to reports. Police allege that he was attacked by the woman who claimed to be in an informal relationship with him. She's accused of inviting him to go to a parking area where they then started to have sex.
Classy.
Police alleged
I've been to Alcudia.
Police alleged that he felt a sharp pain in his private parts and discovered the woman was trying to cut off his testicles with a knife while he's having it away.
Flipping heck.
Having it away. As if that makes it... I suppose it does make it worse. Does it?
What, that she...
While you're... I mean, I'm assuming if you're... Excuse me, inside... Oh, Twitch... By the way, Twitch want us to do a dating show. Just reminded me of why we probably won't.
So many reasons.
So yeah, is it worse to do it when you're inside someone? That to me is ruder than doing it like in the shower or when they're asleep or something. When you're inside, that is rude.
I mean, I suppose it's a distraction, isn't it?
Trying to think.
Also, she was
with a
inclined.
knife.
She could have got herself. She's not careful.
Yeah.
I mean, we're assuming we know how they were doing it.
As he tried to defend himself, he was allegedly stabbed twice more. One pierced his cheek and the other left him with a head wound. He then managed to run off and went to a shop to ask for help. Female police have recovered 2 knives, one of which was believed was used in the attack.
Good grief.
The woman has been released on bail. Well, that balls it up a bit, doesn't it? Wow. 0203 286 6370. So, yeah, they want us to do a dating show.
I mean, can you imagine?
The state of you lot. I wouldn't trust a man with any of the women. I wouldn't trust a woman with any of the men and all of the combinations that you get from members of the LGBTQIA+ communities that we so proudly support here on the Late Night Alternative.
Well, and then they cited some examples of where it's quote unquote worked elsewhere on Twitch, and it seems to be that it's usually the hostess offering herself up for dates.
Maybe we should do it.
No.
Maybe we should do it.
It's a bloody awful idea.
Skype in now. Someone fit. Male or female? Skype in now. TLNA. We'll do it. We're going to get him some action.
No.
If you catch COVID...
No. COVID's the least of your problems. You're going to catch someone who's going to be a pain.
If you catch COVID, that is not our responsibility. If you get murdered...
No.
We have absolutely zero
this is awful.
Connection with any of this. Someone Skype him. Now.
Terrible idea.
This is a great idea. What do you mean it's a terrible idea?
I mean, come on. In the past, we've had fans getting together and...
It's true, actually. I can't do a close-up on you. Oh,
I think in one circumstance it was successful.
What's going on there? Oh.
Wasn't it?
Look at Brosnan's eye.
But for the large majority, it just becomes really awkward.
Yeah. So, Skype in now. TLNA.
Don't.
And we'll get you some action. We're going to get you some good. We're going to get you some action.
It might be some legal action.
We're going to get you. You're going to get horny and you're going to get finished. Skype in now, guys or gals, gay guys, gay gals, straight guys, straight gals. All of the. I don't want to say all of them. Do it. Here we go. No, I'm not doing that. Not answering that one.
This is all a terrible idea.
There we go. Amaranth does a good dating show every Friday. Very entertaining. Well, this will be even better.
Every Friday, so it's working out then, is it?
No, but I don't think it's her that's looking for the date.
It is. That was what Farhan said.
Farhan didn't know that she paints in her hot pants. The guy doesn't. I don't think he even works for Twitch. Have you been paid yet? I haven't. Someone Skype in. While we're waiting for that, let's talk about our brilliant sponsors. Katherine, pick a sponsor to talk about, please.
Well, Richard Gregorian could be very handy if you do hook up on this particular site.
Do it.
He does good divorces.
He does the best divorces. He does the best divorces.
He does.
He does the best divorces. If you get divorced with Richard, you know you've been divorced.
You'll want to do it again.
You'll feel it.
Yeah.
In fact, I think he's introducing, Cafe Nero, you get those cards where if you get
Loyalty
9
cards,
stamps,
yeah.
you get a free coffee. Same thing with divorces here.
Yeah.
So, hey, Take the Michael, just found you two tonight, off to bed. Welcome. 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 Welcome.
Welcome. If you want a divorce, that's your fella. If you want something looked after with dogs, Poseidon Safety Management. If you're in Devon and Cornwall, no one better to guard your valuables, quite frankly.
You need more than, come on, you've got to do more than that. I'm doing
Poseidon
all the advert work here.
Are you?
Yes.
Poseidon I'm being concise.
You're not being concise. You're being flippant and disrespectful to Poseidon Safety Management.
I find it very difficult to see. I love the way you always put it over my face.
All right, is that better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, now do the flipping talking about the bloody thing.
Wow. If you want someone doing away with, Poseidon Safety Management will do it for you. No, they won't. Devon and Cornwall, safer place because of these guys. They recruit from the local areas. They know exactly what's going on in the community, and they have a vested interest in making where they live safer. Poseidon Safety Management, biggest, what are they called? Biggest provider of guard dogs in the 2 counties there, Devon and Cornwall. They know what they're doing, and they do it with dedication.
Aplomb. 34S. What is aplomb?
Aplomb is like great sort of success, I think.
34sp.com is a website. But what kind of website, you ask? It's a website where they will host your website. Cheap prices.
Self-confidence or assurance.
Thank you very much indeed. Cheap prices. Hats off to 34sp.com. We're going to be hosting the latenightalternative.com on there. If you've got a website on there, let us know and we'll give it a cheeky little plug as well to show that it works. We'll give you some of the prices tomorrow, and then we will start thinking about how we're going to give away 3 years, scratch that, 3 years
of web hosting.
Free web hosting from 34sp.com. If you can't wait that long, well, even actually, you could probably still start and then you can get 3 months. Is it 3 months?
Yeah,
free?
3 months free with the code TLNA.
Do it.
Oh.
Here we go, guys. We'll talk about our last sponsor in a moment. The show can't happen without these sponsors. It says here, thick as pig shit loves Ryland Clark. Hello, caller.
Hello.
Yes?
What's going on?
Well, a twat just called us.
The what?
We're doing the show. How can we help you?
I'm just calling up to see what topic's going to be talked about on the show tonight.
We're talking about people who ring up when we have absolutely nothing to say to them, because last time they rang up they were really rude and swore and were quite racist, if I remember rightly.
Who was racist?
Dude, get to the punchline before we cut you off.
Oh.
0203 286 6370 is the telephone number if you want to give us a call. This is a really exciting one. This is Abbey Care Group, specialist addictions recovery clinics. Addiction and alcohol dependency and all those kind of things are going through the roof at the moment. If you or a loved one is going through it, there is an alternative. I'm going through it at the moment, and I'm very, very seriously considering going for a couple of weeks here. If I'm putting in some work, using it a different way, but we'll see what happens. You can get 25% off your treatment if you mention that you heard about it here on TLNA. I've checked it out. It's a really, really good place. It's very well respected. They have some great. You get kind of everything. You go to NA, you're getting the NA and the 12-step stuff, and that is great, and that worked for me. But sometimes you need a little bit more, and this is, you've got your kind of cognitive therapy, you've got your doctors, you've got your group therapy, and you've got your introduction to the 12 steps as well. I think they certainly cover step 1, and we'll have a little look later in the week at kind of exactly how it works. But this is a great place. I really hope you don't need to use it. There's advertising for you. I really hope you don't need to use it, but if you do, go and have a look at abbeycare.co.uk. Even if you don't need to use it, go and have a look at their website as well, just to get an idea of what these kind of treatment places and these specifically look like, and how they might be able to help. And we will go through it tomorrow. It's not just drugs and alcohol, it's sex and it's gambling and it's food and it's all kinds of stuff. And it's really, really worth having a look at. This is something I feel very passionate about. We would not be advertising them or allowing them to sponsor us if I thought this was a crock of shit. If I thought there was anything dodgy, or if this was missing out, looking at the at least starting the 12 steps, we wouldn't be doing it. I think this is great. Thank you, Abby Care, for being part of the show. If you want to be a sponsor of the show, late night alternative at gmail.com. And we've got some big companies advertising with us now. But we ain't charging big prices. It's a few £100 for a week, like lower few £100 for a week. And for a month, if you book a month, we kind of knock a big chunk off. Heads up says, I'm gambling. I'm struggling with my recovery at the minute. A lot of people are. Heads up. I would thoroughly recommend you go and have a look. If you just scroll back up the chat a little bit, there is the link. Go and have a look at the website. Send them an email. Mention you heard it here. And it may not be the place for you.
They are offering a quarter off, aren't they?
They're offering a quarter off. It's expensive. I would suggest heads. I would suggest putting $5,000 on black.
Oh, for God's sake.
Well, that will cover it. That will cover it. 10.
Oh, mate.
Red. 15 on red. One more go.
No.
I'm joking, but joking is coming from a place of understanding. Yeah, it's worth a look either way. It's certainly worth having a look. 0203. Thank you to all our sponsors. We couldn't do the show without our sponsors. 0203 286 6370. The sponsor message needs updating. Does it? I thought I'd updated it. Oh, hang on a minute. I'd updated that. Maybe I didn't. Hang on a minute. Sponsors. I thought I'd updated. Yeah, I've updated that. Oh, there needs to be one for the command, doesn't there? There needs to be one for the command. Matty, how would I do that? I'll have a look at it tomorrow. It does come up. Thank you for spotting that, whoever spotted that. It is coming up, but I need to change it so that when they type in the command. What is the command? It's ! Sponsor this to the timer and the commands. All right, I'll have a look at that now. Hang on. I don't see logs, commands. I don't know. Commands, custom. Yeah, I'm looking at custom. Oh, there's loads of different entries. Look, that's why it's on a different page, isn't it? I'm such a divvy. Sorry, I didn't see that. Sponsor. I'm assuming that is edit. What was the website, Catherine? Could you have a quick look?
The Abbey Care one.
Yeah, I can look it. Can't I? It was Abbey Care. Sorry, guys, it's so professional here. We're so abbycare.co.uk. Let me just go and put that in. Thank you. Who spotted that? Thank you, Matty, for letting me know what I need to do. It's all a learning curve, It's all a learning curve, guys. I know I've lost the bloody Nightbot. 34 is B. Be care. Oh, look at this. Terrible. Abbey care. www.abbycare.co.uk. And then you can go. So we've got GE Law, we've got Poseidon Safety, and we got Abbey Care. Thank you. There we go. God,
Sorted.
That was smoothly done. I don't think anyone noticed. Hey, we had about 850, 900 people watching for it tonight.
Yeah.
How are you feeling about things? Pudding pie?
I'm glad to have something. I'm glad to be back at work.
Yep.
I'm just trying to keep my head in the day. That's all. And of course, it's half term now, so I've got the kids home, so that gives me something to do. Oh, hello.
Yeah. Hello, darling.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Yeah. Okay. Let us go. Yeah. Okay. I had to go to the Twitch. Thank you, Square. It doesn't. Right. All right, let's close. We close. Thank you, Manchester Gamer. We close the Skype for another night. And we're going to go and do a cheeky little raid. So
let's do it. Hello, Miss
I probably need
Pats.
to do one of those. So we're going to do back to Twitch. What is this? What is this? 35 viewers. Hang on a second. Oh, we go. Screen 2. Alexis Strum. Call of Duty.
Now she's approached me about doing something at Christmas.
No. Oh, really?
Yeah.
This is a war.
Wants me to do a panto or something.
Hey, brilliant. The name rings a bell.
Yeah, I think she's tweeted us.
I think this is going great.
Well, let's go. Should we have a little look?
Yeah, why not?
So you've got to get basically how many coffees have I drunk today, and the tiebreaker to win the prizes.
That's a lot. She looks very
That's
familiar.
like a lot.
Let me Google Alexis
Seriously.
Strum because she looks familiar. Excuse me. Maybe I don't. Maybe she just looks like someone. Oh, let's go and have a little raid here. Look.
Minutes idle time.
Let's go and have a little raid
Let's
here.
do it.
This looks
Okay,
like
you're
good.
actually like technically.
Do you want to explain what a raid
Yeah,
is?
so
Excuse me, darling girl.
I mean, if
it's fine.
you are on Twitch all the time, all the time, you'll know this. But if you're new to this,
okay.
What we like to do is sort of spread the love, really, and when we finish, we hand over to someone else that we think you might dig. So we look around for people who are doing something a little bit different. Maybe they haven't got that many people watching, and it could be your next favourite streamer. So when you go in there, just all we ask is that you aren't a dick.
We'll be back tonight at 10. Tutty bye.
Night.
The shame of it. We might, Drapsy, we might even have to do this like. How do I invite you?